KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
And we welcome you inside of Jerry Meyer Arena for Blue Jay basketball and a doubleheader tonight between the Highliners of Valley City and the Jamestown High School Blue Jays. It is chilly outside, so we are certainly thankful to be inside here at Jerry Meyer Arena this evening for Blue Jay boys and girls basketball. We start with girls basketball tonight on Q101 as the Highliners of Valley City get ready to take on the Blue Jays of Jamestown. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Let's take you through the starters. First for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Highliners out of Valley City. At guard, a 5'7" senior wearing number 3 is Sam Hatcher. Also at guard, wearing number 5, a junior, Drew Potratz. In the starting lineup at guard, a 5'9" junior, Tessa Olson. Also getting the start is Brooke Egermont, a 6' senior center, and Carly Govin, the 6' even senior forward and center, rounds out the starting 5 for the Highliners this evening. Now for your Jamestown Blue Jays, Brianna Otley will get the start for Jamestown, the senior, who we saw make it into that third-place match for the Blue Jays at state volleyball. Riley Joseph also in the starting lineup for Jamestown. Ella Falk, Haley Hawkinson, and Katie Falk round out the starting 5 for the Blue Jays. So should be fun tonight between Jamestown and Valley City. It always is between these two teams. When they match up, it's always a tough meeting and always a fun one for these two sides. Jamestown getting to be at home this year, and normally we'd open up the season with these two teams facing off. Instead, we get it here tonight in the 4th game of the year for the VC girls, 3rd game of the year for the Jamestown girls, and the chance for Jamestown's girls really to try to pick up that first win first and foremost. That's the most important thing here tonight for Jamestown, but just get back to play. Valley City playing last night in one of their postponement makeups, and Jamestown, unfortunately, they got postponed last Tuesday against Legacy, and they haven't been able to play since then. So we'll see how things shake out tonight between these two sides. Hawkinson is in the middle for the Blue Jays. Govin taps it to Katie Falk. Jays win the opening tip. It's Otley right side with a lay-in for 2. And Jamestown is on the board first here inside of Jerry Meyer Arena. 2-0 start for Jamestown here in this first home basketball season of the year for the Blue Jay girls. They were on the road to start the season at Bismarck St. Mary's and then at Bismarck High to kick off the season for the Jamestown girls. Far side of the floor, Drew Potratz at it, gives up. Govin with a jump shot, comes up short off the front iron. Offensive rebound, pass back inside, and it's picked up by Katie Falk for Jamestown. Katie Falk out to Bree Otley on the near side. Blue Jays in those white uniforms, blue numerals and lettering. Highliners, those bright Carolina blues here this evening. Pass deflected and out of bounds off of Valley City. 15 seconds to work on the shot clock for Jamestown, and the 2-0 lead for the Blue Jay girls. Otley to inbound right in front of the scorer's table. Ella Falk handing right back off to Otley. She lost the basketball nearly on the Blue Jay logo, and in fact, she does lose the basketball. A jump ball caused by Hatcher will send the ball the other way to Valley City on the alternating possession with the arrow. Highliners get the basketball, trailing by 2-0 here on Q101. Tonight on Jamestown 107.1, 7:30, 7 o'clock, 7:30, right in that range. We'll have Blue Jay girls hockey. Jamestown taking on Devils Lake with Mark McKenzie on the call. KOVC has wrestling this evening for the Highliners. Far side of the floor, Potratz stops, sends it back out up top. Govin, left elbow jumper, too strong. Battle for the rebound, and we got a jump ball again. This one will head back to Jamestown. So, a nice start from both sides. Good looks on the offense for both ends in the early going here. And now we'll see some full court pressure from the Highliners and a reach-in foul on Potratz. Jamestown with the basketball, and there's the first team foul called on either side today. 16:43 first half, 2-0. Blue Jays leading the Highliners here at Jerry Meyer Arena. Ella Falk inbounds for Bree Otley. Hatcher on top of her, right wing Joseph. Strong with the basketball. Bounce one inside for Hawkinson. Good look for Hawkinson. We got a shove in the back first on Valley City. Hawkinson, good position on the inside. This foul is on Govin, her first, second team foul. It's a nice find by Joseph inside for Hawkinson. Now Ella Falk inbounding underneath the bucket to Katie Falk. Back out right side, Joseph into the right corner. Ella Falk dribbles, skip pass all the way left for Otley. Couple of dribbles out up top. Riley Joseph three-point jumper is baked in. 5-0 Jamestown here in the first half of play. 16-15 and counting. And the Blue Jays on top 5-0 on the Highliners. Pass out to the right side. Hatcher attacks the cup. Bounce pass in. We got a foul on the way up. Egermont will head to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Faith Peterson going to check in for Valley City after these free throws. Egermont at the line and connects on the first. 5-1 Jamestown. Bree Otley with the initial lay-in 15 seconds into the game, and then Riley Joseph, just her second made three of the year, trying to find that stroke from the outside. 1 for 2 at the free throw line for the Highliners. Blue Jay basketball. Pass off on the right side for Haley Hawkinson. Skips it up top to Ella Falk. Falk sends it left side. Otley back out. Joseph left wing three-pointer, and she's got another. Riley Joseph had just 1 3 entering play today through the first 2 games of the season. She's got 2 threes in the first 2 minutes here tonight. Jamestown on top of Valley City 8-1 here in the opening half of play in this doubleheader between the Blue Jays and Highliners this evening. Hatcher with Otley in front of her. Hatcher dribbling right side, kicks towards the right corner. Looking to dribble down low. This one in the corner, nearly given up by Olsen. They'll kick out right. 3-point attempt, no good, and we've got a hold coming on Jamestown on the rebound opportunity. Looks like Bree Otley's the one that's going to be whistled for this personal. It is Otley. Her team's second, rather. Bounce pass inside, right to Hawkinson, and taken away by Otley. Blue Jays out and running the other direction. Bounce pass down the lane line, and Katie Falk lays it in for 2 points. 10-1, Jamestown in front of Valley City. 3 minutes have come and gone here in this first half of play. Blue Jays in control early on. Right side drive, bounce pass around on the baseline. Send it left. 3-point opportunity for Olsen is good. Tessa Olsen from the outside connects from long range, make it 10-4. There's the first field goal for the Highliners this evening. Jamestown in front by 6. Katie Falk right side for Joseph. Now Ella Falk straight away. Back out right corner, Joseph, why not another? She's got another! 9 points in this first half already for Riley Joseph. 13-4, Jamestown on top of Valley City. Highliners with the basketball, operating left to right. Pass inside, stripped away, and now Bree Otley looking ahead for Jamestown. Otley, top of the key, pulls up, free throw line, jump shot, just a hair too strong. Long rebound into the hands of Potratz, then taken back by Katie Falk. She drives right block, shot attempt off the window, no good. Hawkinson offensive rebound, Joseph 10-foot jumper, and she's got 11 points here in this first half. 14:05 to go in the first half. It's Jamestown 15, Valley City 4. We're back on Q101 in 30 seconds here from Jerry Meyer Arena.
The keys to the game are brought to you by RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown. Just as the keys to today's game offer growth, success, and opportunity for the future, so do the keys to your new property. Whether you're looking for the keys to your starter home, the keys to home where you raise your family, the keys to your business, or the keys to your lake home or retirement property, for every step of the way, RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown are here for you. Check out our website, findrealtynow.com, for pictures and virtual tours.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
Streaming live on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page this evening. It's Highliners basketball out of the timeout. 11 early points for Riley Joseph in this game. And now a jump ball underneath. Possession stays with Valley City. Jaron Matheny here on Q101 for newsdakota.com. Sharp shooting from Riley Joseph to start this game has Jamestown out in front. Kick out right side, 3-point jump shot on the way for Egermont, no good. Offensive rebound corralled. Highliners get another chance, straight away 3, and no dice. Ella Falk defensive board for the Blue Jays. Jamestown all the way up ahead, left corner. Joseph lets it go again. This time no good. Hawkinson put back. Katie Falk with an offensive rebound and spin it out left side. Hawkinson didn't realize she was the only one over there. Turnover by the Blue Jays. 15-4 Jamestown. 13 minutes, 26 seconds to go in the first half of play. Q101 and newsdakota.com. Streaming with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. We'll have your video stream available as well for the next game in the doubleheader. Reach-in foul here on Bree Otley, and that will force Jamestown's hand. The Blue Jays headed to the bench for the first time. Tegan Boshi is on as Otley just picked up her second personal foul. So Otley out, Boshi in. Govan returns on the other side for the Highliners. Inbound pass, Peterson. Dumped off left side, look to go in for Govan. It's taken away by Katie Falk. 1-on-2 the other way. Falk will hold up, spin it up top. Ella Falk dumps down inside. Haley Hawkinson, little runner, spins around and out. Offensive rebound, Katie Falk, put back, doesn't go. And now a foul coming on Jamestown. And the Blue Jays, Falk, a little bit of a reach over the back there. And 5 minutes into this first half, Jamestown with a 15-4 lead on the Highliners. Hawkinson comes out. Jada Walter now in for Jamestown at the 12:58 mark in this first half of play. 11 of the 15 points for the Blue Jays belong to Riley Joseph. Left side drive, bounce pass inside, taken away by Jamestown. Blue Jays have just been in the passing lanes where Valley City's trying to go. Ella Falk drives all the way to the rim, lays it up and in for two. 17-4 Blue Jays. Up ahead the floor. Good hustle ahead from Valley City, but just over the line was Govan. Greta Govan this time running the floor for the Highliners, and pass was just a bit too far up the line for her to handle. Jamestown basketball with a 17-4 lead here in the first half. Blue Jays up the floor, left side, Riley Joseph. Joseph bounce pass into Katie Falk. Bodies all around her. She drives to the rim and lays it off the window. In for two. 19-4. Blue Jays on top of the Highliners. Another 30-second timeout for Valley City. We're back to Jerry Meyer Arena in 30 seconds here on Q101 and newsdakota.com.
Where do you find the friendliest staff, largest selection, lowest prices, and freshest produce? Hugo's in Jamestown. And did you know that shopping all the departments and all the sales can be done online? That's right, Hugo's Family Marketplace offers online shopping. Get to GoHugos.com and start filling that virtual cart. Once done shopping, choose pickup or Hugo's delivery service and wait for the in-store shopping to be done for you. Hugo's Family Marketplace, online shopping at GoHugos.com.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
Q101 and newsdakota.com. Highliners have the basketball out of the timeout, middle of the floor, and send it out left side. The bounce right back down inside for Peterson, and now a double dribble is whistled on Peterson. Turnover by the Highliners. It's Jamestown basketball with 12:01 to play in the first half. 19-4, Blue Jays on top. Jamestown dealing with this pressure from Valley City. Highliners known to turn you over a couple of times, get some easy lay-ins on the other side of the floor. Not so far today, though, against this Blue Jay side. Boshi three-pointer, high off the rim. Walter going after the rebound. It's picked up by Greta Govan. Govan from left to right up the floor for the Highliners, kicks it back out up top. Hatcher corrals the basketball and now dribbles on the Blue Jay logo. 11:30 to go first half. 19-4, Jamestown leading Valley City here on Q101 and streaming with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. Right side on the wing, Hatcher skips a pass left and it goes through the hands of Peterson and out of bounds. Turnover by Valley City. Jamestown basketball. And a couple more subs in for the Highliners. Egermont returns. Drew Potratz returns. And now Thorson enters the game. So the Highliners mixing and matching in this one. Tegan Boshi on the floor with Walter, Joseph, Ella Falk, and Haley Hawkinson returns in for Katie Falk. It's Boshi running the point for Jamestown with Otley on the bench with 2 personal fouls. Boshi drives in the lane, and we've got a violation reaching in on the way up. Boshi headed to the line for 2 free throws. I want to thank our great sponsors of our video stream on Jamestown 1071 Sports, our YouTube page, Gun and Reel Sports, Johnny B's Brick House, as well as JRMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. Boshi misses the first free throw attempt. Joseph checks out. Free throw number 2 for Boshi is down and good. 20-4, Jamestown leading Valley City here in this opening half of play. 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go, and this one nearly lost out of bounds. Jamestown going to save it down to the baseline with Boshi. Boshi pushes the floor up ahead for Jada Walter. She stops. Her jump shot just off the mark. Defensive board for Drew Potratz. Potratz sends this one up to the left wing. Govin bounced it back. Hawkinson tried to take it away, and now a reach-in foul on Haley Hawkinson. Just got too much body that time. That shoulder lowered in and picks up the personal foul. Second on Hawkinson. And now Leah Trumbauer is going to check in for Jamestown. Walliser is also in there for the Blue Jays. So Jamestown's got about 8 deep today. Highliners can say the same. Rotation has been a bit more plentiful for Valley City, though, than Jamestown. Peterson, bounce pass in, came too late. It's a 5-second call, and the Blue Jays will have it. Just feels like it's all Jamestown here at home, and maybe this matchup changes a little bit if you head just down I-94 east towards Valley City, but right now the Blue Jays are in control in their home building. Ella Falk right side, up top, and now around the wing left. Boshi gives it up in the left corner. Trumbauer, top of the key. Walliser sent it inside. Ella Falk just got the pass, turns in, and lays it off the glass and in for 2. 22-4 Jamestown here in this opening half of play from Jerry Meyer Arena. All Blue Jays so far here this evening. Right side three-pointer on the way. Front iron trickled long towards Jada Walter, and now we've got a hook over the back. Thorson's jumper was off the mark, and the Blue Jays get the basketball back. Third team foul. Oh, they actually whistled that personal on Jamestown. So it's Jada Walter who picks up the personal for the hook around. Thought that looked like it was the case, and then everybody started running the other direction. Govin pass inside, deflected out wide to the left. Peterson drives, southpaw jump shot. She's fouled on the way up, and now the concerning thing for the Blue Jays here is, can you stay out of some foul trouble? Walter's second, 7th team foul on the Blue Jays. Now Otley, Hawkinson, and Walter all with 2 personal fouls. Peterson at the line shooting 2. And the first is good. Jada Walter checking out. Katie Falk back in. Well, now Jamestown has gone 9 deep today. With Trumbauer re-entering. Peterson 2 for 2 at the line. 22-6. Blue Jays on top of the Highliners as we hit the 10-minute mark here in the first half of play. Jaron Matheny with you on Q101 and NewsDakota.com. Streaming with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. Left side, dump down inside. Good backdoor cut for Leah Trumbauer. Boshi finds her, and Trumbauer lays it in for 2. 24-6 Jamestown. Left side drive, Peterson straight to the cup, off the window and down for 2 points. 24-8 now in this first half. Jamestown's Boshi drives the lane, too strong. Trumbauer put back, and she's fouled. 2 free throws coming now for Leah Trumbauer in this 24-8 game in the first half. Trumbauer at the line, shooting 2. First free throw, just off the mark from Leah Trumbauer, the sophomore for Jamestown, seeing time on the varsity roster this year. We saw her a lot during the volleyball season for the Blue Jays. She was part of that rotation in the front row. Her sister Katie Trumbauer just graduating as Leah goes 1 for 2, 25-8. Jamestown leading with 9.5 minutes to go in the first half against the Highliners of Valley City. Hatcher in the lane, bounce it off for Egermont, right side. Egermont and Hatcher play back and forth. Drive down in the lane. That's Potratz, and she's whistled for the traveling violation. So turnover by Valley City. Jamestown basketball as we approach the midway point of the first half of play. 11 points from Riley Joseph, all coming within the first 4 minutes in this first half, and Jamestown was off and running from there. Walliser, right side, three-point jumper from the corner, doesn't go. Trumbauer looking for an offensive rebound, goes off her hands and out of bounds. Good defense from Peterson. Just did enough, causes the turnover. Or not a turnover really, but a missed opportunity on the offensive glass for Jamestown there. Highliners basketball. Left wing, Thorson dumped down inside. Govin jump shot, no dice Tegan Boshi running for Jamestown. Up the floor, left side. Boshi turns on the Jets and scoops it up and in for two. 27-8, Jamestown leading Valley City. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the first half. And now a reach-in foul on the inside coming on the Blue Jays, and that will result in free throws here for Valley City. So just less than half the time remaining here in the first half. 8:38 in half number one. Free throws coming up for the Highliners, and it will be free throws from here on out for every foul for Valley City. Carly Govan, front end of the 1-and-1, cannot connect. Katie Falk, defensive rebound. 27-8 Jamestown, 8.5 minutes to go in the first half. Blue Jays with the basketball. Far right corner, Joseph sends it up top. Walliser, straight on three-point jumper, front iron, kicked off to the right towards the corner and corralled by Peterson. Peterson walks along the baseline as she skates past Falk and across midcourt. Top of the key, dribble to the right elbow, dump down right baseline. Hatcher back off, right side jumper for Peterson. Offensive rebound for Govan, doesn't go. Hatcher got another offensive board. Opportunities galore here on this possession for Valley City. Govan inside look, doesn't get it. Another chance at an offensive rebound. This time Riley Joseph has it, and a jump ball keeps possession with the Highliners from the looks of it. Now it'll be Jamestown basketball on the alternating possession. Bree Otley returning for the Blue Jays. Give Tegan Boshi a break. Otley does have two personal fouls. Bounced it off right side of the floor. Joseph up top. Walliser sets her feet, launches again, and this one's good. 30-8, Jamestown in the first half, leading on Valley City. 7.5 minutes to go in half number one. Left wing three-point jump shot up short from Hatcher, saved by Govan. Peterson driving into the middle of the lane, kickoff left wing. Inside Carly Govan fouled, and two free throws coming. We'll see who that foul is on Jamestown. Walliser, her first. 9th team foul on the Blue Jays. First free throw no good from Govan. Highliners now just 1 of 4 at the free throw line today. 30-8, Jamestown in front. Govan, shot number 2, rattles in on the second free throw, and now Coach Skunberg wants a timeout for the Blue Jays. 30-9, Jamestown leading Valley City with 7 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the first half of play. We're back to Jerry Meyer Arena in 30 seconds here on Q101 and NewsDakota.com.
At Bank Forward, we focus on building relationships. Hi, I'm Kara Wiebe with Bank Forward in Valley City. Whether it's opening a checking account, saving for college, or starting your own business, Bank Forward is the bank big enough to help, but we're small enough to know your name. Call 845-1220 or visit bankforward.com today. Striving to be the bank that defines customer service since 1927. It's simply the Forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Now is the time, now is the time.
Jamestown 107.1 Sports on YouTube. If you want to watch this game tonight, Blue Jays on top of the Highliners 30-9 here in the first half of play. 7 minutes and 21 seconds to go. And Jamestown in front of Valley City here at Jerry Meyer Arena this evening. Jaron Matheny, glad to be with you here on Q101 tonight for this doubleheader between the Blue Jays and the Highliners. Blue Jay boys basketball is up next. Jamestown facing Valley City. Blue Jay boys 1-1 on the year. Highliners will come in at 0-4 on the season. Bree Otley dribbling left side of the floor and nearly caught with a travel. Handing off for Riley Joseph. Sent far side, Trumbauer. Back up top into the hands of Ella Falk. She'll dump down to Haley Hawkinson. Hawkinson bounce pass off. Ella Falk at the rim. Left hand lay in for 2. 32-9 Jamestown. Under 7 minutes to play now in the first half. Far side of the floor, Highliners now work it up top. Hatcher driving in, fadeaway jump shot on the baseline is good for Hatcher. Govan leading with 4 points, 32-11. That's Hatcher's first bucket. Otley drives inside the lane, rejected out of bounds. It'll stay with Jamestown. Head coach Andy Scuttenberg, assistant Amy Joseph. Sam Joseph also on the bench for the Blue Jays. Pass off left side. Here's Riley Joseph, left wing three. Just off the heel and out. Govin rebound defensively, and she'll run the floor for the Highliners. Left side, Govin stops, pops from 6 feet, and she's got it. Govin up to 6 of the 13 points for the Highliners here this evening, 32-13. Jamestown, wild pass taken away by Govin. And now numbers for the Highliners up the floor. Govin drives in, had it stripped away. Otley sends it ahead for Ella Falk. Right block, Falk barrels in and one. Ella's got to be careful she doesn't get away with lowering the shoulder there. Just some movement of the feet for the Highliners defensively. Otherwise, that would have been a charge. It's Peterson who gets tagged with her first personal foul. Ella Falk shoots the free throw. The and one is good, and Jamestown leads 35-13 on Valley City here in this first half of play. Left side of the floor, quick turnaround jumper is in and good for Greta Govin. Her first bucket, 35-15 Jamestown, less than 6 minutes to play in the first half. Ella Falk nearly lost the basketball, flips it out, straightaway three for Jada Walter, caromed off the left side. On defense, this one through the hands of Govin and headed back, or rather will stay with Valley City. Seems like we're having a few technical issues on the video side of things here, trying to get us reconnected with a stable connection. Back up top, Govin dumps down inside. Peterson turns, puts it up, no good. Rebound, put back, and to the line for 2 free throws goes Peterson. Ella Falk's first foul. Peterson free throw is pure. That makes it 35-16. Here's your chance for the Highliners. Door has started to open up a little bit for them on offense. And if you're Valley City, you get a chance here that you make these free throws. The second one from Peterson is good. And now you're looking for a little run. Little 6-8-0 run. Bring this game to 10 before halftime if you can, if you're Valley City. Give you a lot of confidence going into the break. Falk, three-pointer, missed to the right. Defensive rebound for Hatcher. Hatcher sends it up ahead, right side, Greta Govin, back out left. They'll dump down in. Good look at the rim. Lay-in missed, though, on the opportunity for Egermont. Jamestown with the basketball. That was a good look inside for Valley City. Just couldn't finish. 35-17 Blue Jays. Otley, deep right wing. Three-pointer for Joseph. Too strong. Walter tracks down the offensive rebound for the Blue Jays. Don't have to hurry here if you're Jamestown. Pass off the hands of Hawkinson and out of bounds. Turnover by the Blue Jays. One of those things where you miss that shot clock resets, give yourself an opportunity to reset on the offensive side. 35-17. Blue Jays on top of the Highliners. And now Joseph whistled for a foul. 10th team foul on Jamestown. 2 free throws coming for the Highliners. Drew Potrat's at the line. She connects on the first free throw. Joseph checks out. Tegan Boshi is in with 4:34 left in the first half of play. Blue Jays have dealt with some foul trouble today. Second free throw doesn't go. Hawkinson defensive rebound. Hawkinson's got 2 fouls. Walter has 2 fouls. Also on the floor, Bree Otley with 2 fouls for Jamestown. So they're playing with those 2 personals, but you got to keep that in the back of your mind. Tried to curl a pass inside, taken away by Peterson. Highliners gaining some momentum here at the tail end of the first half, 35-18. Jamestown leading. Right side, Hatcher dumps into the middle. Egermont is fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line for 2 more attempts. Ella Falk, personal foul, her second. 2 free throws for Egermont. Bends the knees, flicks the wrist. First attempt is good. 35-19 it was, 35-15. Second free throw doesn't go. Hawkinson defensive board for Otley. 4 minutes to play in the first half. Jamestown leading by 14. Pass inside is taken away by 16, I should say. 35-19, Jamestown in front. Across the timeline, pass off on the right side into the hands of Greta Govin. Govin and a jump shot rattles through for Egremont, and a timeout coming for the Blue Jays. Nice little run here for Valley City, an 8-0 run for the Highliners, and that makes it 35-21, 3:42 to go in the first half. Shots were falling early for Jamestown. They were making them at a consistent pace early on. For the Blue Jays, offense has struggled, a couple turnovers in a row, and the Highliners, credit to them. Valley City's taken advantage of those mistakes by Jamestown here at the tail end of the first half. 3:42 to go until the break, and full court pressure coming again from Valley City. At least Govin's going to apply some pressure on Otley and force Boshi to bring the ball up the floor for Jamestown. Tegan Boshi dribbling into the middle, left elbow, sends it left side into the hands of Katie Falk, cutting towards the basket. Ella Falk off the assist from Katie. 2 points, and it's 37-21 Jamestown. Quickly up ahead, right side three-pointer, and just too long from Potrats. Jamestown slowing things down just slightly here. Walter, bounce pass in. Katie Falk at the cup, she's fouled. And 2 free throws coming for Katie Falk. And that whistle on the inside. It's going to go against Potrats. That's her 3rd personal. That's really been the only foul trouble here for Valley City. Katie Falk, first free throw is good. Makes it 38-21 Jamestown, but that's a big miss here for Valley City at the tail end of this first half and then into the second half as well. Drew Potrats with 3 personal fouls out of the 16 fouls for the Highliners. 39-21 as Katie Falk goes 2 for 2. Hatcher will run the offense. Left side of the floor, Peterson kicks out left wing. And another foul coming on Jamestown here. That's on Otley, her 3rd. And now Olsen to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Nothing but net on the first attempt. Otley, 3 personal fouls. Checks out for Jamestown at the 3:01 mark. So Potrats and Otley each with 3 personals. Olsen, second attempt. High arcing free throw is good. Really good form there from Olsen. That's a pure free throw shot. 39-23 Jamestown. Just under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Boshi, right side, and then Boshi gets it back left from Walliser. Walters. Walliser, right side. Falk to Falk. Ella to Katie. Good position from Katie Falk, but she got blocked from behind. Good recovery by Egremont on defense. Jamestown keeps the basketball. 7 on the shot clock. Ella Falk inbounding. Sends it left for Walter. Walter, left wing tray for Boshi. Long offensive rebound. Ella Falk has it, then nearly lost the basketball. Weaves through some traffic. Sends it back left side. Boshi, how about another try? This one rattles through. Tegan Boshi from long range makes it a 19-point Jamestown lead, 42-23. 2:15 to go first half. Right side of the floor, Thorson dribbling down the right lane line, and now Jamestown. Jada Walter, her 3rd personal. Guess we're close to 14, 15 team fouls here in the first half on the Blue Jays. First free throw, short on the attempt from Thorson. Walter checks out. Leah Trumbauer returning to play. Blue Jays up by 19. Second free throw for Thorson. Up and good. 42-24. Jamestown leading Valley City here in the late stages of half number 1. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. Boshi in towards the lane. Rejected out and then picked up by Govan. Missed the lay-in opportunity. Jamestown couldn't grab the offensive rebound with Falk. Spinning in left side, straight towards the bucket. Ella Falk gets a block. She's got to be careful. She's got 2 fouls as well for the Blue Jays. Walliser, right wing tray. Short. Trumbauer after it. It's out of bounds and stays with Jamestown. 1:41 to play in the first half. Blue Jays up by 18. Ella Falk inbounds underneath the cup to the left. Bounce pass right wing for Boshi. She sends it straight away. Katie Falk. Walliser, Ella Falk. Bounce pass to Katie was a little sharp and a turnover by the Blue Jays. Again, Valley City, you're looking at 2 potential possessions on offense. You get 2 jumpers to go here, get a stop on defense, and then just like that, you're in a 12-point game potentially if all goes well here. Inside pass for Govan, ripped away by Ella Falk. Ball on the floor, sent up the other side. Katie Falk lay in for 2. 44-24 Jamestown. Left corner, 3-point attempt. Just rattled out. Ella Falk, defensive rebound for Jamestown. Down to a minute to play in this first half. Blue Jays on top by 20. Boshi, left side, 3-pointer is good for Tegan Boshi. And Jamestown, the offense, some fireworks here in their first home game of the season. 47-24 Blue Jays. A look inside, straight to the bucket, off the window, and Egermont lays it in for 2. Potential 2 for 1 if Jamestown can go quickly. Trumbauer inside, Katie Falk fouled, and she'll head to the line for 2 attempts. There'll be a 1.4 second difference between shot and game clock. 2 free throws for Katie Falk. And the first is good. 48 points here for Jamestown. And make it 49. Katie Falk, 2 for 2 on that trip. 49-28 Blue Jays. Govan holding at the volleyball line. Dribbles. Little fadeaway action. Hatcher rebound. Put back doesn't drop. Katie Falk defensive rebound. Shot clock turned off. 13 seconds to go. Boshi slows it down slightly. Now Jamestown going to work. Ella Falk. Top of the key. Works her way right side. Down the right lane line. Missed it off the lay-in. And that is how the first half comes to a close. Well, the offense certainly there for Jamestown in the first half of play. The Blue Jays scoring 49 points in the first half. That matches their highest point total so far this season. Jamestown leading Valley City 49-26 at the end of the first half of play. We're back in a couple minutes here on Q101 with your halftime report. We'll look forward to the next game as well as the boys take center stage for Valley City and Jamestown. Highliners 26, but the Blue Jays 49-26 on top of Valley at the end of the first half of play.
What would life be like without telephones, internet, and digital cable? Let's not even go there. Dakota Central is proud to be the local company that provides you with these high-tech communication options. Whether it's the crystal clear telephone connection, the digital cable that produces over 150 channels, HD and DVR, or reliable high-speed internet, Dakota Central provides it all, serving Jamestown and Carrington and beyond. Call 952-1000, 652-3184, or see them on the web at dakotacentral.com.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new ice fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out on the ice, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank with the highest quality gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything, from snacks and drinks to winter gear and propane and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let's count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see: Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional eye care centers, clearly the best.
Hey, I heard you're having knee surgery soon.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the recovery and I have no idea where to go.
In North Dakota, we can go wherever we want for physical therapy.
Wait, even without a doctor's referral?
Even without a doctor's referral. It's what I did after my knee surgery.
Well, where did you go?
I went to Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness. The staff is so fun and all of their PTs have their doctorate in physical therapy. My PT tailored my rehab to my specific goals so that I was able to get back to doing the things that I love.
To get started on your road to recovery, call 952-2739 for Jamestown or 883-5611 for the Lemoore Clinic.
Enjoy the rustic Frontier Fort Bar, Grill, and Gift Shop. The gift shop is open year-round with North Dakota tourism gifts and unique jewelry. And for a true Dakota Territory dining experience, the Frontier Fort Grill is open from 4 to 9 Monday through Saturday. Every Thursday night, get a rack of ribs, fries, coleslaw, and toast for just $9.95. And their legendary prime rib is served on Fridays and Saturdays. Dine in or call for takeout at 252-7492. The Frontier Fort, on the road to the Buffalo, Jamestown.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa's got to go to Smith Lumber Home Center for gift ideas for infants to grandparents. Take a stroll through the aisles and put your gift list together and see why Smith Lumber Home Center is the complete home and gift center. Gifts galore and expanded lines coming every day. Make sure to check the Christmas shop in the all-new greenhouse for Christmas decor and live Christmas trees. There's more joy to shopping local. Smith Lumber Home Center, East Main, Valley City.
For generations, Unison Bank has been your community bank. At Unison Bank, we offer our customers prompt and personalized service while providing financial solutions for your unique, individualized needs. For all your personal or banking business needs, choose Unison Bank as your local financial institution. Go ahead, stop by our branch in Jamestown or visit unisonbank.com for more information. Member FDIC.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let's count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see. Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional eye care centers, clearly the best.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
Q101 and newsdakota.com. An exciting first half of play on the offensive side for both of these teams. Jamestown leading at the break 49-26 over the Valley City Highliners here on Q101 and newsdakota.com. I'm Jaron Matheny. Glad you're with us as the Blue Jay girls quickly out of the locker room and ready for the second half of play. Riley Joseph with 11 points in the first 4 minutes of the game for Jamestown. She got them rolling offensively, and the Blue Jays really did not slow down from there. 49 points here in the first half for Jamestown through 2 games this season. The Blue Jays' season high in total for points in a game was 49 points, and they eclipsed that mark in the first half of play. So nice first half on offense for Jamestown. They ended the half really well. They start the half well. In the middle, Valley City controlled things there for a minute. The Highliners got back into this game. Really impressed with Carly Govin as well as Tessa Olson. They played an important role for Valley City in that first half of play, trying to get them back into the game. And the Highliners looked like they were back in it, brought it down to 14, and then Jamestown at the end of the first half able to pull away from there. So both sides, there's certainly some positives for both teams. One thing for Jamestown, in the negative department, the fouls have added up for the Blue Jays after that first half of play, and that's something that the Highliners will have to try and take advantage of in the second half, because if Valley City can get, a couple of Jamestown players to pick up that fourth foul. Briatley's got 3, Jada Walter has 3 for Jamestown, Ella Falk had 2, Haley Hawkinson had 2 in that first half. I mean, there's some certain foul trouble here for the Blue Jays heading into the second half of play. It'll be interesting to see how Valley City kind of handles that on the offensive side of things. On the other side, for the Highliners, just a couple too many turnovers early on. That pressure up the floor, not creating enough turnovers for VC in the first half of play. But if they can knock down some shots as this game continues, they can get right back in it just in the snap of your fingers. They can get back in this game. You come out, go on an 8-0 run quickly, and you cut this lead down to 15 again. Who knows what happens? And who knows, if Jamestown fouls out, if they have some of their star players and starters go out of this game in the early stages maybe of this second half, and then you got a chance. You just can't give up now, and you got to keep fighting if you're Valley City, because this game is far from over. Just because it's 23 points at the half doesn't mean a lot of different things could happen. Jamestown could go cold. Valley City could get real hot from the floor. We'll see if that happens when we return here on Q101 and NewsDakota.com. Back in 2.5 minutes to Jerry Meyer Arena.
No matter where you live, you should have access to high-quality health care. Jamestown Regional Medical Center's orthopedic and sports medicine team offers care for hips, shoulders, knees, and toes. When an injury occurs, teams need care quickly. That's why the JRMC orthopedic team promises same-day and next-day appointments. Schedule direct at jrmcnd.com or call 952-4878.
Jamestown Regional Medical Center will never stop building for you.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa's got to go to Smith Lumber Home Center for gift ideas for infants to grandparents. Take a stroll through the aisles and put your gift list together and see why Smith Lumber Home Center is the complete home and gift center. Gifts galore and expanded lines coming every day. Make sure to check the Christmas shop in the all-new greenhouse for Christmas decor and live Christmas trees. There's more joy to shopping local. Smith Lumber Home Center, East Main, Valley.
Before you can start building a business, you have to build a business. A building, a storefront, new or addition. Problem is, you're too busy taking care of business. You don't have time to meet with a planner, a contractor, and suppliers. But if you wait any longer, you're going to start losing business. Enter Hillerud Construction. They're in the business of building business. Quality commercial construction saves you time, stress, and money so you can get on with your business. Visit hillerudconstruction.com.
You talk about many things with your loved ones, from day-to-day details to big events. Sharing stories with those who matter most isn't just important today, it'll be especially significant when it's time to honor and commemorate your lives. Memorialization at the end of life is more than it used to be. It can reflect a person's life story and can be transformative, healing, and comforting. For more, talk to Jeff Nathan at Oliver Nathan Funeral Chapel, Valley City. Call 845-2414 or log on to olivernathanchapel.com.
At CHI Mercy Health, we believe human kindness is at the root of all healing, providing care on a human level, courage when it's needed most, and a connection that's ever present among us all. Human kindness is meant to be shared. It puts a smile on someone's face and seeks to do the same for others. Take the time to nourish what's inside and watch your life flourish outside, because taking care of yourself is an act of human kindness. Just like human kindness, happiness can come from the most unexpected places. Whether it's from your friend, your dog, or a memory, embrace it and pass it on. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at NewsDakota.com. Q101.
Q101 and NewsDakota.com. Jaron Matheny, glad you're back with us for the second half of coverage here on Q101, as well as our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. The Highliners will start with the basketball here in the second half of play. 49-26 at the half. Jamestown in front of Valley City. Highliners basketball, those Tar Heel blue uniforms for Valley City. Downhill drive and a jump shot is in for 2 points. Hatcher attacks the bucket, gets the two, and makes it a 21-point ball game to begin the second half of play. Got a football score, 49-28, Jamestown leading. Riley Joseph between the two circles, left corner for Otley. Bree Otley from downtown, and good for three. 52-28 Jamestown. Most points the Blue Jays have scored in the single game so far this season, as Jamestown looking to collect their first win of the year. Left side drive, spin out Olsen. Hatcher, three-point jump shot just behind the line is no good for Drew Potratz. Defensive board, Katie Falk, and now Otley wearing those neon green shoes. Knee brace on the right leg. Hands off for Ella Falk. Back to the top of the key at the volleyball line. Right wing, Hawkinson. Sends it straight away, Otley. Right to Joseph. Joseph dumped it down. And a kicked ball. Jamestown has possession underneath the bucket with 15 on the shot clock. 16:50 second half. Jamestown 52, Valley City 28. Otley hands off for Ella Falk. Now Joseph, right corner, high arcing three is up off the rim, and defensive board corralled by Egermont. Potratz, left corner three, off the touch from Olsen. Potratz has the tray. 3 fouls for her in the first half. She was the only Highliner who had 3 fouls. Jamestown had 2 girls with 3 fouls in the first half. And now we got a push called on Valley City. This one coming on Hatcher. Pushing around the screen is the call. 16-23, second half, 52-31 Jamestown. Straightaway 3 for Otley. This one caroms off the iron. Katie Falk trying to save it, stepped on the baseline, out of bounds, and this belongs to the Highliners. Govin, basketball on the near side, sends it right. Potratz steps into another 3, and there you go. If you're Valley City, it just takes one at a time. 52-34, Potratz with her second made bucket and second long made bucket of this second half. The three-pointer is good for Potratz. Riley Joseph skips a pass all the way left side for Ella Falk. She sends it back right corner for Joseph. One dribble, bounce down inside. Katie Falk underneath the baseline. Went with the over-the-head lay-in opportunity. Doesn't drop in. And now the Highliners 3-on-3 the other way. Govin towards the cup. Left block stops. Tried to bank it home. Tipped around to Riley Joseph. And she sends it ahead for Ella Falk. Falk weaves to the right elbow. Back right corner. Joseph tray is too long. Hatcher gets the defensive rebound. Trying to drive left side. Egermont got all the way to the bucket. Nobody stopped the ball there for the Blue Jays. And it's a 16-point game. 52-36 Jamestown. 15 minutes to go in the second half. Hawkinson, right side 3, drops in. So Haley Hawkinson hits the tray. 55-36. Blue Jays back up by 19. Blue Jay boys running through up top, just down the line beside us to our right. Inside, the charge taken by Katie Falk. She got run into. And it's Tessa Olsen who picks up the personal foul. Her first, second team foul of the second half. Jamestown basketball, 55-36. Blue Jays with the advantage. They led 49-26 at the half. Right side of the floor, Hawkinson sends it up top. Boshi working around left wing. Otley bounced it inside. Hawkinson at the rim gets the lay-in for 2. Blue Jays back up by 21 here in the first half. 14 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the second half, I should say. Jamestown here at Jerry Meyer Arena for the first time this season for the Blue Jay girls. It's out of bounds, and we'll head to Jamestown. So Katie Falk shields the corner and does enough. The Blue Jays get the basketball back. And now a warning issued on the Highliners head coach here. Coach Jimmy Howard didn't like the call from this officiating crew in Jamestown. Blue Jays lead by 21. Little backdoor action. Good find from Boshi. Pass over the top for Ella Falk, and she lays it in easily for 2. Trying to quickly go up the floor of the Highliners. Olsen left. It's Greta Govin. Back out, left wing 3 for Potratz. Hopped off the rim. Ella Falk defensive rebound. Numbers for Jamestown up the floor. Bounce pass for Boshi was too sharp and out of bounds. Blue Jays turn it over. Jays up 59-36 here in the second half of play. Reminder on Jamestown 107.1 coming up at 7 p.m. Blue Jay girls hockey taking on Devils Lake this evening. KOVC in Valley City. Highliner wrestling tonight at home against Grand Forks. 13-26 second half. 59-36, excuse me. Jamestown in front of Valley City. Pass straight away for Egermont. She drives inside. Tried to shield off, did Ella Falk, and did just enough to get Egermont to miss that shot. Good look again for the Highliners, though, inside. Otley, straight away, Ella Falk, couple of dribbles, pulls up, left elbow jumper. She just set herself up there for the jump shot. Falk gets two more. Jamestown leading 61-36. 13 minutes to play. Potratz dribbling towards the right block, spins it inside. Walter has the basketball, and it's 5-on-4 for Jamestown. Boshi, right corner. Falk dribbles inside, pull up. 12-foot jumper goes. Ella Falk finding that mid-range game right now for Jamestown. 63-36 Blue Jays, and a timeout for the Highliners. It's a full timeout for Valley City. We'll take the break with them. Back in 1 minute to Jerry Meyer Arena. Jamestown 63, Valley City 36, 12:43 to go, second half.
New CNA wage. You could start at $21.25 per hour at SMP Health Ave Maria. Join our friendly team of healthcare professionals with no mandatory overtime, a 1-to-7 staffing ratio, paid time off, and excellent benefits including 401k. And wait, did we mention the $5,000 sign-on bonus for full-time CNA positions? Apply online at smphealth.org/Ave Maria. Again, earn $21.25 an hour starting at SMP Health Ave Maria of Jamestown. Apply at smphealth.org/Ave Maria.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout, CPA, at 845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member of FINRA and SIPC.
63-36, Jamestown leading the Valley City Highliners here in girls basketball. Game one of our doubleheader tonight on Q101. 12.5 minutes to play, second half. Jamestown led by 23 at the break. Blue Jays have kind of stayed in that position for most of this second half. Good start to the Highliners for half number two, and then Jamestown has really built on their lead since then. Ella Falk with the basketball, driving downhill through three bodies, and we got a whistle and a foul coming on Valley City. Highliners missed an opportunity on the other side, and Jamestown just out and running the other way. Govin picks up her first. Greta Govin, first personal foul. Ella Falk, free throw attempt number one is in. Jamestown approaching a 30-point advantage here. Again, Mark McKenzie is on the call over on Jamestown 107.1 with Blue Jay girls hockey against Devils Lake tonight. Falk 2 for 2 at the line. She's got the last 6 points for Jamestown. 65-36 Blue Jays. Approaching 12 minutes to go in the second half. Bounce pass inside. Falk is in the passing lane, takes it away. The senior running the floor for Jamestown. Sends it left corner. Jada Walter, downhill drive. Tried to scoop it up with the left hand. Got fouled in the process. And Jada Walters headed to the line for 2 free throws. So Jada Walter for 2 attempts. First attempt just a hair too strong. Boys basketball following this one. 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game, we'll have the Blue Jay boys and the Highliner boys. Walter goes 0 for 2 on this trip. Defensive rebound corralled by Olsen. She sends it up ahead. Olsen had a really nice first half, and they've slowed her and Govin down in this second half. That's a reach-in foul, though, on Jamestown. And if it's Bree Otley, that's her fourth. It is Otley. She checks out. Riley Joseph returning. Thorson back in for VC. Olsen, bounce pass in. Thorson gets the basketball. Jump shot no good. Putback is in for 2 points. I think that Peterson on the putback for 2. 65-38 Jamestown. Left corner 3 for Trumbauer. Doesn't drop. Back the other way. Olsen picks up the defensive rebound. Now she walks across the timeline. Far side of the floor into the hands of Thorson. Nearly lost her dribble, and we've got a foul underneath called on Valley City. It looked like Govin may have went up high on Joseph and shoved her down, trying to get position inside. Nothing crazy there from either side, but the Blue Jays will get the basketball. 65-38, Jamestown on top. Boshi near side, sent to the top of the key. Joseph kicks it around left wing. Three-pointer. Boshi attempt too strong. Both teams struggling to shoot the ball all of a sudden here in the middle of the second half. Defense is much more inept underneath Govin. And now we got a foul on Joseph. Just got the inside hand of Govin there as they went to the ground. It's been aggressive inside there. Second on Riley Joseph, second team foul on Jamestown. Govin baseline drive, fouled. And now Govin to the line shooting two. So Carly Govin, senior, shooting 2 free throws for Valley City. 27-point lead for Jamestown with 10:50 to go in the second half. First free throw is short from Govin. Walliser checks out. Hawkinson returning. Free throw number 2 is no good. Haley Hawkinson bounced right to her on the defensive glass for Jamestown. Blue Jays have the basketball and a 65-38 lead. And now Tegan Boshi's tripped up near the top of the key. That's Peterson's second, 6th team foul on Valley City. Potratz returning to the floor with Egermont. Boshi, Trumbauer, handoff near midcourt. Trumbauer pass deflected up in the air left side and turned over by Jamestown, and then Trumbauer gets tagged with a personal. So Blue Jays give up the basketball, still leading 65-38, Jamestown on top. Hatcher, Potratz, guards on the floor, and Hatcher was looking near side for Potratz. Turnover by Valley City. Highliners just off the mark with that pass, and so far tonight, it's the turnovers that are really killing Valley more than anything else. Boshi, left corner towards Trumbauer, straight up top. Joseph sets her feet, takes the three. Too strong. Offensive rebound long to Trumbauer. She goes on the baseline, nearly lost the basketball, sends out left wing. Walter three. Another offensive board opportunity. Leah Trumbauer, and a timeout for Coach Skunberg. Really good work. Leah Trumbauer back-to-back offensive boards. 30-second pause. We're back to Jerry Meyer Arena right after this on Q101.
The Honda ATV lineup is here to prove it's possible to work smarter and harder. With the power to get the job done, the technology to make it easier, and tried and tested quality to keep you moving forward. Find the Honda ATV that fits your needs at Gun and Reel Sports on 1st Street West in downtown Jamestown. Then you'll start to understand how life is better on a Honda. For riders 16 years of age and older, Honda recommends that all ATV riders take a training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
65-38, Jamestown leading Valley City here at girls basketball on Q101 and NewsDakota.com. Again, KOVC has boys and girls wrestling this evening for Valley City. Jamestown 107-1 tonight with Blue Jay girls hockey against Devils Lake, kind of bringing us into our end of the coverage here in 2022. Right side, Boshi three off the assist from Hawkinson and good. It's a 30-point Jamestown lead with just under 10 minutes to go in the second half. Highliners basketball. Hatcher with Boshi all around her. Pass deflected near midcourt by Walter. Potratz regains, dribbling, right block, spins inside. Potratz missed it. Walter rebound, flipped it off underneath for Trumbauer and turned it over. Inside, it's 1-on-4. Highliners get the shot and get the bucket. Thorson for two. She had 4 white jerseys around her. It was just her down there in the key, and Thorson still finishes. Boshi travels. Coming up the right lane line, just a little bit of happy feet there for Tegan Boshi. Turnover by Jamestown. 68-40. Boshi checks out for the Blue Jays. Hatcher up top. Egermont with a touch, left side, bounce in from Potratz. Joseph gets the ball, a jump ball, sending possession back to Jamestown. We are at the midway point of this second half. Blue Jays were on top, 49-26 at the break. They've extended their lead just slightly here in the second half. Highliners brought it back within 20 to begin the second half of play. Then Jamestown extended the lead to 30, now up 28. Hawkinson, right side, down to the block, feeds underneath on the baseline, turned over by the Blue Jays. Off the other side of the floor, Olsen, left, Potratz, three-pointer, rattles through. Potratz continuing to shoot well from the outside for Valley City. Marked her down as the third three of this second half for Potratz. Leah Trumbauer gets the easy lay-in on the left block. Jamestown 70-43. 8.5 minutes to go. Govin swipes through, left side, 15-foot jumper, off to Riley Joseph. And now Ella Falk slowing down the pace, now accelerates into the right corner. Walter dribbled it off a Highliner foot, out of bounds, belongs to Jamestown. Katie Falk coming in. I don't think she wanted to quite check in until the next buzzer. And she brings in Walter. Brings out Walter, Katie Falk in. Ella Falk inbounds. Bounce pass for Hawkinson, just taken away by Egermont, and then Leah Trumbauer gets it right back. Ahead to Ella Falk, inside, stutter step, and lay in for two. 72-43 Jamestown, 8 minutes to go. Blue Jays looking at their first win of the season. Oh, and now a hold called on Jamestown on the left baseline. Fifth team foul on Jamestown, 16 fouls on Valley City. We saw probably close to 15 team fouls on the Blue Jays in that first half. Turnover forced by Ella Falk into the hands of Katie Falk. Ella gets another touch across midcourt, sends it right side. Trumbauer, baseline drive, tried to skip it along left. Not a great pass, and again, turnovers. It's the one main issue for both these teams here today, has been turning the ball over too frequently. Fortunately for Jamestown's sake, they really shot the ball well from the outside, especially in the first half. And you build that early lead, it makes it a whole lot easier for your defense to go and attack. That's what they've done today. Olsen, right side of the floor. High pointing, picked up her dribble, pass inside, deflected out. Govin, right to Egermont. Jump shot, missed off to the left. Trickled around, and Ella Falk has it for Jamestown. Blue Jays up by 29. Baseline bounce pass. Trumbauer flipped it underneath for Katie Falk. Katie tries to recover, sent it to midcourt, turned over. Govin up the right side. Greta Govin lay in, and good contest from Riley Joseph. Gets the miss on the layup opportunity. Ella Falk ahead to Leah Trumbauer. Less than 7 minutes to play. Bounce pass inside. Right corner, Joseph. Extra touch for Ella Falk's three. It's good. Blue Jays have their largest lead tonight. 32-point lead for Jamestown with 6:40 to play. And a timeout coming up for the Highliners. Full break for Valley City. We'll take the 1 minute pause with them. 75-43. Jamestown leading. 6:42 to go in the second half.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa's got to go to Smith Lumber Home Center for gift ideas for infants to grandparents. Take a stroll through the aisles and put your gift list together and see why Smith Lumber Home Center is the complete home and gift center. Gifts galore and expanded lines coming every day. Make sure to check the Christmas shop in the all-new greenhouse for Christmas decor and live Christmas trees. There's more joy to shopping local. Smith Lumber Home Center, East Main, Valley City.
In preparation for an upcoming retirement, RM Stout is excited to announce an open opportunity as service advisor. If you're guilty of providing excellent customer service and toting a positive attitude, if you like to wrangle up handshakes and rope in smiles, if you're a self-motivated sharpshooter and enjoy working in a pen of rowdy wrenchers, please turn yourself into RM Stout. Excellent pay, great benefits, and a team of professionals to succeed with. Pursue your automotive passion today. Apply online through Facebook or stoutcars.com. Call 701-252-2270 or simply stop by. Claim your career today at RM Stout.
32-point lead is the largest for the Blue Jay girls here this evening. Jamestown on top of Valley City 75-43 as we approach 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the second half. I'm Jaron Matheny here on Q101 and NewsDakota.com. Also streaming with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. Katie Falk running into Carly Govin just off the right wing. Foul on Falk, her third. It's sixth team foul, so both teams now with 6 team fouls will shoot the bonus the rest of the way. Inside look, Egermont walks her way around from right to left, lays it off the glass in for 2. Jamestown 75, Valley City 45. Top of the key, Trumbauer pass left corner. Joseph takes the tray and gets her first made bucket since the first half. Riley Joseph now up to 14 points for Jamestown. Blue Jays now another largest lead in this game, 33 points. Baseline drive, bounce pass inside, taken away as it was right to Trumbauer. Trumbauer from left to right, dribbles up the floor, right corner. Joseph going to launch again. She hits again. Back-to-back threes made for Riley Joseph. 17 points for the senior. Jamestown 81-45. Coming up on 5.5 minutes to play. Inside look, Egermont turns her body, squares inside. Highliner's got something cooking down low with Brooke Egermont. And you throw Govin into the mix there. And this is a group where if they can find a way to get the ball inside consistently, it's really dangerous. It's hard to defend it when you've got the length and height on the floor that Valley City does. Missed jump shot from Ella Falk. Govin handing off. Olsen drives, pulls up, 8-foot jumper, just rattled long. Leah Trumbauer. For Ella Falk, and Jamestown leading 81-47. Left corner, Trumbauer hoisting, too strong. Katie Falk has it. No reset of the shot clock. Right wing, bounce pass in for Hawkinson. And now a foul on the back of Hawkinson. This will send Haley to the line for 1-1 for Jamestown. Olsen's third personal. Hatcher and Potratz return for the Highliners, as well as Peterson. Blue Jays, Walliser, Boshi, Walter into the game. Front end of the 1-1, too strong. Walter got the offensive rebound. She goes back up. Hawkinson offensive board and one. Haley Hawkinson finishes through the traffic off the missed front end of the 1-1. Blue Jays get back-to-back offensive rebounds, and now Hawkinson can make it a three-point play. And she does. 84-47 Jamestown. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the second half. Blue Jays really just pouring it on all of a sudden in this second half. Be a lot closer and look a lot closer on the floor tonight than it will on the final box score total. Riley Joseph reaches in. That's her third. Now 1-1 for Greta Govin. Front end. Free throw is in. 84-48. Drew Potratz leading the scoring in the second half for Valley City. Greta Govin 2 for 2 on this trip at the free throw line. Hit the front end of the 1-1. You always love to see that as a coach. You earn the back end, and then she makes the most of that as well. 84-49 Jamestown. Approaching 4 minutes and 15 seconds to play. Hawkinson from the left down to the right block, spins her way inside, lays it in for two. Blue Jays got a chance to maybe hit 100 tonight. Up the floor, lay in too strong on the attempt from Peterson. Tracked it down, sent it back out. Three is good. Another one from Potratz. Now some pressure in the backcourt from Valley City. Jamestown evades it. Boshi across the Blue Jay logo at center court. Hawkinson dumps down, right block, good find from the left wing to the right block. Hawkinson for Walter and 2 points for Jamestown. 88-52 Blue Jays. Inside look, Hawkinson bats it back out. Hatcher left for Potratz. She spins her way inside, kicks it straight away. Nearly a double dribble there for Hatcher. Potratz near side, spins it back up top. Greta Govin kicks it far right corner. Tried to dump down inside. Egermont over the top of Walter and a late whistle. 2 free throws. That's one of those later whistles where it looked like you're waiting for the bucket to either go in or go out before you make the foul call. Egermont first free throw all the way around the bowl and out. And now some subs in for Jamestown. So the Blue Jay girls feeling comfortable. Haley Adelson in for the first time in this game. Emily Ellingson is on the floor, as well as Edie Hagerly in for the first time in varsity action this season. Walleye Sir, right side for Walter. 3 minutes to go in the second half. Jamestown going to get their first win of the season. Left wing 3, just off the mark for Adelson. Offensive rebound for Ellingson. Walter tried to pass left for Hagerly. She goes through the lane. Walter, Adelson, left side, drive in, scoop shot. She's fouled. Adelson to the free throw line for 2 attempts. Egermont didn't enjoy the call. Can see why. Felt like she got a lot of ball there. 88-53. Some fans upset with the call. At this point, the calls aren't going to determine the game. Adelson short on the first free throw attempt. And now a host of subs in for the Highliners as well, so both sides sending their second units into play to finish this one out. Madison Anderson is in for the first time for Valley City. Dakota Potratz on the floor. Adelson missed the second free throw attempt. Ellingson, offensive rebound, and then she's whistled for a travel. Walked along the baseline, turnover by the Blue Jays. And Jamestown's going to send everybody that was on the bench today into this game. Left side of the floor, Nielsen. A touch for Zahn. And now Potratz, Dakota Potratz. Dribbling in the left hand, bounced it down inside. Anderson, outright jump shot. Just a hair too strong. Edie Hagerly rebound. Out up ahead for Walter. Jada Walter, lay in, doesn't drop. Ellingson board, kicked out for Adelson. She drives in, throws it up. No good. Tapped around again, and this is picked up by Zahn. Rather, Suffolcool picks it up, kicks it ahead to Zahn, and Zahn will shoot 2 free throws. Adelson's first 9th team foul, but it's 2 free throws coming for Zahn. Zahn short on the first attempt. And more subs coming in for Jamestown. Walliser and Walter exit. Mari Anderson in for the first time. This free throw doesn't drop. Anderson picks it up. Euland is on the floor for the first time as well, and she's got the basketball for Jamestown. Euland sends it down the floor through the hands of Ellingson. Turnover by the Blue Jays with just under 2 minutes to play. Highliners will quickly go ahead. And now a travel on Valley City. 1:52 to play in the second half, 88-53 Jamestown. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on Q101.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
So Euland runs the offense for the Blue Jay girls. Mia Euland. Left wing. Euland for 3. She got it. Pure shot from Euland is good. 91-53 Jamestown. And the thing you love to see from both of these teams is the starters cheering on that second group. Lay-in is good for Dakota Potratz. She's fouled, and the free throw coming for her. Sometimes you don't totally feel the team aspect of every group, but both of these units are teams for Valley City and Jamestown, cheering on each other when the other side is on the floor. You get that second unit in, those JV players that work so hard to keep the varsity fresh, ready to go. Anderson kicks right. Adelson lay in. This place is going to go crazy. Adelson with a bucket. 93-55. That might be the most pop tonight in this game, and it comes with 1:05 to go in the second half, and Jamestown up by 38. Near side, Nielsen kicks it right. Driving towards the cup, a foul and one. And it's Suffolcool headed to the free throw line. Yeah, we've seen a lot more energy down the stretch for these JV players coming in than anything else. Rylan Johnson in for the first time. Final 54 seconds. Suffolcool free throw is good. 93-58 Jamestown. Blue Jay boys and Highliner boys coming up about 25 minutes from now. We'll have coverage of our second game of the doubleheader. Adelson towards the cup, lay in for two more. Haley Adelson gets the bucket, left side, rejection, and Jamestown has it. Anderson from left to right. Out, Adelson driving in. She's got 5 points here in the late stages of this game. 1 second difference in the shot clock. Edie Hagerly dumping down for Ellingson. Baseline turn. Ellingson lay-in, doesn't go. Out of bounds, staying with Jamestown with 14 seconds left. That should turn the shot clock off. That ball did hit the rim, I believe. Although the officials are not changing anything here, so still a 2 second difference. Adelson, Yulin, another left wing three. Front iron out, trickled around. Defensive rebound for Suffolcool. Final 3 seconds here. She launches in front of the volleyball line, and that's a final. Blue Jay girls 95-58 over Valley City tonight. Jamestown picks up their first win of the season. 95 points for Jamestown this evening, and that's a big win for the Jays to get their first win of the year. Valley City falls to 0-4 on the season. We'll come back with head coach Andy Skunberg after the break here on Q101 and NewsDakota.com.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa's got to go to Smith Lumber Home Center for gift ideas for infants to grandparents. Take a stroll through the aisles and put your gift list together and see why Smith Lumber Home Center is the complete home and gift center. Gifts galore and expanded lines coming every day. Make sure to check the Christmas shop in the all-new greenhouse for Christmas decor and live Christmas trees. There's more joy to shopping local. Smith Lumber Home Center, East Main, Valley City.
In preparation for an upcoming retirement, RM Stout is excited to announce an open opportunity as service advisor. If you're guilty of providing excellent customer service and toting a positive attitude, if you like to wrangle up handshakes and rope in smiles, if you're a self-motivated sharpshooter and enjoy working in a pen of rowdy wrenchers, please turn yourself into RM Stout. Excellent pay, great benefits, and a team of professionals to succeed with. Pursue your automotive passion today. Apply online through Facebook or stoutcars.com. Call 701-252-2270 or simply stop by. Claim your career today at RM Stout.
Family is important to Mike and I, and our commitment is to treat your family with the same respect as our own. When you walk in our door, you're dealing with things you may have never dealt with before. We are here to help before, during, and after your time of need. Leeward Matthias Funeral Home on North Central Avenue in Valley City will continue a tradition of family values and valuing families. Call Mike Leeward or myself, Don Matthias, at the Leeward Matthias Funeral Home, 845-3232.
How are you doing? Really? How are you doing? Are you taking the time to check in on you? A real check-in. Scheduling a wellness visit is an easy way to take care of yourself. At Essentia Health, we want to know how you're doing. We want to help. Whether it's face-to-face or a virtual appointment, the right care is waiting for you. We'll listen, assess how you are, and get you back on track. It's always good to check in. Care like nowhere else. Essentia Health. Schedule online at essentiahealth.org.
Johnny B's Brick House, famous for their pizza, but wait, there's pasta, and their amazing wings, and fresh ground hamburgers, tasty salads and appetizers too. And for dessert, you can't beat their sweet sticks. Come on out for Tuesday night trivia and live entertainment every Thursday night. The place to be is Johnny B's, smack dab in the middle of Main Street, downtown Jamestown. And remember, for delivery and carryout, call 952-8777.
Hi, Sean Taft here. The Jamestown Country Club membership and staff would like to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's all remember the reason for the season.
Grottberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grottberg Electric depends on three major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grottberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grottbergelectric.com.
Two Rivers Printing is your local source for anything printed on paper. As a full-service print shop, they offer quick print services for all kinds of posters, flyers, and business forms. They also print banner signs, invitations, cookbooks, thank you cards, and more. They can also do wide format printing in matte, gloss, blueprints, and vinyl. With decades of experience, you know it will be done quickly and done right. Call Two Rivers Printing at 251-1266 at the end of 10th Street in Jamestown.
Where do teams go to get their custom printed apparel?
Originals!
Where do companies go to get their corporate logo printed on shirts, caps, and jackets?
Originals, of course.
And where do fans go to get their Blue Jay and Jimmy apparel either off the rack or single-piece prints?
Originals! Originals!
There you have it, folks. For custom printed apparel, embroidery, and work apparel, it's Originals, 216 First Avenue, downtown Jamestown. Open 9 to 5 weekdays.
Don't leave your wiring to chance. Plug into your number one electrical source, Highline Electric. They're the experts in residential, commercial, and industrial electrical work. No cutting corners at Highline Electric. Call 845-0731. They'll give you a free estimate before any work is done. Family owned since 1986 with Chad and Tracy Zahn. And I promise, the price won't shock you. Highline Electric in Valley City. Call 845-0731. Building a reputation of integrity and quality.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
What'd you see? How'd you guys get going early on in this one?
Well, we hit some shots, and that got contagious, and we moved the ball well and attacked a little bit, and the shots fell. I mean, the last couple games, we averaged 43, 45 points, and a lot of that is shots from falling. So, hopefully that kind of gets us out of our funk a little bit, and we'll go from there. We got Minot coming on Thursday, so we got to be ready.
Yeah, it's a quick turnaround for your group, but you get your first win of the season. How much does this do for your side, just getting that first one off your back?
That's great. I mean, it just hopefully that helps us relax a little bit. We got a bunch of senior leaders and senior players that have played, so hopefully I kind of got the monkey off their shoulders a little bit, and they can just relax a little bit.
Got that senior experience group, but at the end it was the freshman group that came in. What do you see about this younger group that they could potentially do once the season continues to move on, we get deeper into the year?
Yeah, I mean, they show aggression, and, obviously they need some court experience. They get a little nervous out there, so, any minute they can play, it's all benefits, so we'll keep them going.
All right, Coach Skunberg, appreciate your time. Congrats on the win.
Thanks.
Our thanks to head coach Andy Skunberg for joining us here on the postgame show. Q101 and NewsDakota.com, also streaming with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. Blue Jay girls win 95-58, the final score over Valley City today. Let's take a look at some of your final stats. These are unofficial final stats, so stick with us here. Things get a little bit dicey when you look back at stats for both sides, and then you talk to both groups and things are a little bit different from everybody, but this is how it unofficially looks in the stat sheet tonight. Riley Joseph finishing for Jamestown with 17 points for the Blue Jays. Haley Hawkinson scoring 9 points for Jamestown in this one. Ella Falk had 10 points in the first half. She had 11 points in the second half. She finishes with 21 points tonight for the Blue Jays. Tegan Boshi with 7 first half points, 6 points in the second half. She ends the night with 17 points for Jamestown. On the other side, Drew Potratz with 12 points, all coming in the second half of play. Greta Govin finishes with 2 points. Carly Govin with 2 points as well for the Highliners. Tessa Olson ends with 5, and Brooke Egermont scoring 10 points in this game for Valley City. Highliners 10 of 17 at the free throw line. Jamestown 7 of 9 shooting free throws today. Blue Jays victorious 95-58 over Valley City. In girls basketball, we've got your boys basketball doubleheader action happening next on Q101 and our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page, as well as NewsDakota.com.
The keys to the game are brought to you by RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown. Just as the keys to today's game offer growth, success, and opportunity for the future, so do the keys to your new property. Whether you're looking for the keys to your starter home, the keys to home where you raise your family, the keys to your business, or the keys to your lake home or retirement property, for every step of the way, RE/MAX Now of Valley City and Jamestown are here for you. Check out our website, findrealtynow.com, for pictures and virtual tours.
Where do you find the friendliest staff, largest selection, lowest prices, and freshest produce? Hugo's in Jamestown. And did you know that shopping all the departments and all the sales can be done online? That's right, Hugo's Family Marketplace offers online shopping. Get to gohugos.com and start filling that virtual cart. Once done shopping, choose pickup or Hugo's delivery service and wait for the in-store shopping to be done for you. Hugo's Family Marketplace, online shopping at gohugos.com.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Bank Forward, we focus on building relationships. Hi, I'm Kara Weep with Bank Forward in Valley City. Whether it's opening a checking account, saving for college, or starting your own business, Bank Forward is the bank big enough to help, but we're small enough to know your name. Call 845-1220 or visit bankforward.com today. Striving to be the bank that defines customer service since 1927. It's simply the Forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Now is the time, now is the time.
What would life be like without telephones, internet, and digital cable? Let's not even go there. Dakota Central is proud to be the local company that provides you with these high-tech communication options. Whether it's the crystal clear telephone connection, the digital cable that produces over 150 channels, HD and DVR, or reliable high-speed internet, Dakota Central provides it all, serving Jamestown and Carrington and beyond. Call 952-1000, 652-3184, or see them on the web at dakotacentral.com.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new ice fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out on the ice, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank with the highest quality gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything, from snacks and drinks to winter gear and propane and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let's count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see: Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional eye care centers, clearly the best.
Hey, I heard you're having knee surgery soon.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the recovery and I have no idea where to go.
In North Dakota, we can go wherever we want for physical therapy.
Wait, even without a doctor's referral?
Even without a doctor's referral. It's what I did after my knee surgery.
Well, where did you go?
I went to Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness. The staff is so fun and all of their PTs have their doctorate in physical therapy. My PT tailored my rehab to my specific goals so that I was able to get back to doing the things that I love.
To get started on your road to recovery, call 952-2739 for Jamestown or 883-5611 for the Lemoore Clinic.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
Streaming with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. Highliners and Blue Jays both headed back to their individual locker rooms to get ready for the rest of their pregame. We've got basketball coming your way in about 9 minutes from now here from Jerry Meyer Arena between Jamestown and Valley City. So the Highliners coming in at 0-4 on the season. The Blue Jays at 1-1 on the year. Jamestown victorious in their opening game of the season as they defeated St. Mary's. Then they went to Bismarck High and lost to the Demons. Jamestown beating St. Mary's 78-66 and then losing to Bismarck High 76-66. On the other side for Valley City, coming in following a loss last night, and this is a tough turnaround for them because you weren't scheduled to necessarily play last night. That's a postponed game that gets made up, and now you got to turn around and play the next night. And maybe it's okay. You got some legs underneath you all of a sudden, and you feel that rhythm of playing in a game. That's a good thing, certainly for Valley City. But you never know when you're turning around that quickly this early in the season, especially when you get to the East EDC West Region tournaments. Not as big of a deal when you're making the turnaround that quickly. You've got your legs underneath you from a full season of basketball, but we're talking about two teams here who had some guys that played football. Highliners may have gotten out a little bit earlier than Jamestown, but it was just 2 weeks earlier. It's not like it was a whole lot of difference, and it wasn't like the basketball legs are just going to be formed that quick for Valley City on the other side. So that would be the one worry if you're a Valley fan tonight, that maybe last night you took a little bit of the wind out of the sails with the loss, and now you're trying to turn around and come to Jamestown, a tough place to play first and foremost, and then you're trying to get a win over this Blue Jays side that feels a lot more confident coming into play this season. And I'll tell you why they feel a lot more confident. It's because they could probably go 8 to 9 deep with ease, and all 8 or 9 of those guys who will come off the bench could start for Jamestown in any given game. We start at the top with Noah Meisner, the sophomore 6-foot guard for the Blue Jays. This is a kid who's going to be very, very tough to handle this year, but look out the next 2 years because Jamestown's got a star on the rise in Noah Meisner. Then you add Peyton Hochhalter into the mix. You know what he can do on the football and baseball field. His game has improved on the basketball court as well throughout the offseason. He's got a little bit more vertical in that jump, and that shot just looks a little bit better from Hochhalter coming into play this year. Then you go down the line, Dalton Lamp, the junior 6-foot guard. We know what his brother Carson could do and how he could score in bunches. Dalton looks to kind of hit that same stroke, that same vibe for Jamestown as he takes the floor in game number 3 of the year for the Blue Jays as well. Ryan Larson, number 21 for Jamestown, a junior at 6'2", a guard and a forward, shifty, moves his feet really well, and Jamestown, if they can get him to hit some shots on the outside and then inside out work with Larson, that makes them tough to beat. And then that fifth guy, Mason Lunsman, more oftentimes than not in the starting lineup for Jamestown. Lunsman, ability to push the pace, and that is another big key for Jamestown, pushing the pace in every single game this year. They got the opportunity to run up and down the floor a little bit more than they did a season ago. Missing out on Adam Kallenbach, that's certainly a big miss for Jamestown this season. We saw Kallenbach set the school record for most points in a single game last year on senior day nonetheless, and it was fun. Lots of great times, but ultimately last year Jamestown rounded out their season in 8th place in the West region, and they missed the state tournament, and that's not normal of this Jamestown side. You know what the expectations are every single year for the Blue Jays. It's to come in, to play hard, to play fast under head coach Jacoby Lloyd, to get out in transition at points, and to win. That's the most important thing. You're just supposed to win and keep winning and keep winning and keep winning. And, you know, this is a group that it's high expectations because of the foundation that was laid before them by the Mason Walters and even down the line way before that. But just the recent success for Jamestown makes this group have some higher expectations, and that puts a little bit more pressure on the Blue Jays coming into their second home game of the season. On the other side for Valley City, the Highliner boys, head coach Ty Terry, Brandon Bradford, and Mark Matson join him on the bench as assistants. Callahan Burchell, the senior forward, had a big night last night for Valley City, and we'll see if they can get him going early. Again, for the Highliner boys, sort of like the Highliner girls, they got some good height and size on the outside. They'll be able to get in the passing lanes. They're lengthy, and they can get out in transition. Really, really like seeing some of these names on this roster for Valley City. When you talk about, you know, the football team and aggressiveness and that gritty toughness from the Highliners, you think about guys like Zach Sikora as well as Will Eggert, Aiden Jacobson. I mean, those are three guys that bring that extra guts, that extra grit, toughness to this Highliner side as they look for their first win of this season. Should be a fun one today between Jamestown and Valley City. The Highliners and the Blue Jays squaring off for the first and only time in 2022, closing the calendar almost on our year. Blue Jay girls to take on Minot on Thursday to round out their 2022. Blue Jay boys getting ready for some rest heading in to the Christmas break after this one. Valley City and Jamestown, Highliners and Blue Jays, rivalry as old as time itself, and we've got high school boys basketball coming your way after this break on Q101, NewsDakota.com, and streaming with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page.
Enjoy the rustic Frontier Fort Bar, Grill, and Gift Shop. The gift shop is open year-round with North Dakota tourism gifts and unique jewelry. And for a true Dakota Territory dining experience, the Frontier Fort Grill is open from 4 to 9 Monday through Saturday. Every Thursday night, get a rack of ribs, fries, coleslaw, and toast for just $9.95. And their legendary prime rib is served on Fridays and Saturdays. Dine in or call for takeout at 252-7492. The Frontier Fort, on the road to the Buffalo, Jamestown.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa's got to go to Smith Lumber Home Center for gift ideas for infants to grandparents. Take a stroll through the aisles and put your gift list together and see why Smith Lumber Home Center is the complete home and gift center. Gifts galore and expanded lines coming every day. Make sure to check the Christmas shop in the all-new greenhouse for Christmas decor and live Christmas trees. There's more joy to shopping local. Smith Lumber Home Center, East Main, Valley City.
For generations, Unison Bank has been your community bank. At Unison Bank, we offer our customers prompt and personalized service while providing financial solutions for your unique, individualized needs. For all your personal or banking business needs, choose Unison Bank as your local financial institution. Go ahead. Stop by our branch in Jamestown or visit unisonbank.com for more information. Member FDIC.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
Second game in our doubleheader tonight. Jamestown and Valley City, the Highliners and Blue Jays squaring off for the first time this season. Here are your starters for head coach Ty Terry's Valley City Highliners at 0-4 to start the season. At guard, a 6'3" senior wearing number 20 is Will Ager. Also at guard, a 6'1" senior wearing number 21, Aiden Jacobson. The third guard is a 6'2" junior, Zach Sikora. At forward, standing at 6'4", a senior, Callan Burchell. And Ari Brotrud is a 6'5" senior wearing number 44. Now for the Jamestown Blue Jays, a sophomore guard wearing number 1 and standing at 6 foot even, Noah Meisner. Also at guard, a 6 foot even junior wearing number 10, Dalton Lamp. At forward, a 6'2" junior, number 21, Ryan Larson. At forward, a 6'3" senior, number 13, Caden Cox. And Peyton Hochhalter, the guard and forward at 6'2", a senior for Jamestown, getting the start once again today. Didn't even talk about Caden Cox in our pregame, but he's got the ability to get up and down the floor in a hurry for the Blue Jays, and he could cause a lot of problems for Valley City on the other side today. Should be very fun and very interesting between these two sides. We'll see who can get the victory in this old rivalry. Burchell is in the middle against Cox for the opening tip. Jays win the opening draw. Jamestown in the all-white uniforms operating from right to left on your radio dial. Meisner with a basketball driving inside, and a quick whistle and a foul going against Valley City. This is on Jacobson. His first, team's first, and the whistles begin just 10 seconds into the first half. Meisner triggers an inbound deep up top to Caden Cox. Right side, Dalton Lamp driving into the lane. Little floater for Lamp, high off the rim, and no good. Rebound corralled by Burchell. Highliners want to push the floor up the other side. Sikora, left baseline, stops, sends it up top, taken away by Hochhalter. He's out the other way. Hochhalter lays it in. Tried to go up for that jam. Just lost it at the end. He'll get the lay-in and the 2 points, though, for the Blue Jays. Jamestown, 2-0 start here on Valley City. Here at Jerry Meyer Arena, Hochhalter with a first bucket. Sikora, bounce pass in. Brotrud turns to his left, finishes over the top of Cox for 2 points. So Brotrud's got 2. We're tied up at 2 in the first half of play. Larson, right side 3. Too strong. Cox tipped it. Offensive rebound. He goes right back up and lays it in. So Caden Cox with 2 points. Jamestown bringing some pressure, trying to keep the ball out of the hands of Jacobson, at least it seems early on. 4-2, Blue Jays on top. Sikora, right side, drives towards the cup. He's fouled on the way up, and Sikora will shoot 2 free throws. Caden Cox, first personal. 2 free throws coming for Sikora. First attempt is good. Highliners wearing those Tar Heel blue uniforms. Jamestown in all white. Sikora, deep breath. Second free throw is good. So Sikora 2 for 2 on that trip at the line. And we're tied at 4, early stages of the first half. Meisner at the volleyball line. Left side, Cox, left corner, Larson. Drives, and now Brotrud whistled for a personal. Brotrud's first, second team foul on the Highliners. Meisner inbounding deep for Larson. Larson to the left elbow. Bounce pass left side. Lamp pull-up jumper from 15, and he's fouled by Sikora. Third team foul in the first minute and a half here for Valley City. 2 free throws for Dalton Lamp. Hochhalter's got a made bucket. Cox with a made bucket. First free throw good for Lamp. Junior Dalton Lamp. That left sleeve, or sleeve just under his left knee. Lamp 2 for 2. Jamestown with some full court pressure. Pass comes up the floor for Eggert. Nearly lost it. The midcourt stripe. Bounced it back into the hands of Jacobson. Meisner in front of Jacobson. Handoff right corner. Churchill thought about the three. He high points. Sends it up top to Sikora. Trying to reset this offensive look. 10 seconds to work on the shot clock. Highliners down by 2. Sikora straight away. Sends it right corner. Fake the three. Now step back three. Rolled out for Jacobson. Defensive rebound, Caden Cox. Meisner weaving through traffic. Make that lamp to Meisner. Three is high off the rim. Defensive board for Sikora. Sikora moves his way from left to right on the right baseline. Drives inside towards Lamp. Missed the lay-in. Meisner clears out the board. And ahead for Dalton Lamp. Couple of dribbles. He spins it inside for Larson. Went out of bounds off of Eggert. Will stay with Jamestown. First sub is into the game for Valley City. Carver Peterson enters for the first time. First sub for either team. Deep pass taken away by Burchell. Other side, he slams it in with the right hand. 6-6 in the opening half of play. 15:20 to go, and Caden Cox right onto the baseline and in for two. Well, Burchell gets the steal. They go out the other way, get the dunk, but Valley City didn't get reset on defense. Burchell with 2 points. Cox gets 2 more. 8-6 Jamestown. Right side of the floor, Jacobson. Now they'll try to go down inside. We got a kicked ball. Belongs to Valley City. Inbound coming underneath the bucket to the right. Jacobson triggers left. Sikora, step back three. And just a little bit too strong. Caden Cox grabs the defensive rebound. Lamp, volleyball line, work it left side. Hochhalter drives into the lane, sends it right wing. Larson three-pointer, too strong and out of bounds. Missed everything there for Larson. And Jamestown back to defense. 14:40 first half here on Q101. It's 8-6. Blue Jays in front of the Highliners early stages of the first half. Dribble up the near side of the floor. Meisner all up in the grill of Jacobson. Straight away, Peterson. Couple of dribbles to the right side. Lamp shades him off. Pass for Brotrud. Tapped away by Larson. Out of bounds. Stays with Valley City. 14 on the shot clock. You can feel the intensity inside this gymnasium tonight. Just something a little bit extra special when these two sides face off. Sikora dribbling to the right. Right block, kicks out corner, fake the three for Peterson. He'll take the three now and connect. So Peterson for three, and that makes it 9-8. Valley City has their first lead here in the first half. Meisner, downhill drive, straight towards the bucket. He's fouled on the lay-in opportunity. 2 free throws coming for Noah Meisner. Burchell picks up his first. So 4 Highliners with 1 personal foul in the first 4 minutes. Meisner's first free throw attempt off the mark. Mason Lunsman in for Dalton Lamp. Meisner shakes the shoulders. Free throw number 2 is good, and we're tied at 9. 14 minutes to go, first half, 9-9 between Valley City and Jamestown in boys basketball from Jerry Meyer Arena. Peterson, right corner, Burchell three, hopped off the rim, and Caden Cox has his 4th rebound already. Cox pass left, Lunsman, up top Larson, thought about the three. He drives inside on Brotrud, hands off to Meisner, right corner. Help comes, Larson, right wing tray. Rattled out into the hands of Peterson. Good back and forth battle early on. Lunsman gets the turnover in midcourt. He'll coast up the left side, lays it in for 2. 11-9, Jamestown regains the lead on the Mason Lunsman bucket. Lunsman saw a lot of time starting a season ago. He becomes the first man off the bench in this game for Jamestown. Burchill jump shot, nothing. And Lunsman off the tip from Larson. Good work on the box out from Jamestown so far. Blue Jays with a basketball and a 2-point lead. 5 minutes off the clock here in the first half. Lunsman, left wing Trey, off the heel. Brotrud rebound and Larson over the back. We're going the other way. Jacobson re-enters. Looked like Burchill was maybe asking for a pause. He's got his hands on his hips right now. Dalton Lamp returning for Jamestown. Blue Jays on defense. Jacobson into the game. Coach Terry talking with Brotrud as he takes a seat on the bench. Baseline look for Burchill. Foul underneath. Thomas Newman on the floor for the first time for Jamestown. First team foul on Hochhalter. First personal, third team foul. Burchill in the right corner gets the inbound. Goes baseline, and it's headed the other way. And we got a foul on a charge here coming too. It is Burchill's second personal foul, called for a charge on the push-off. Fifth team foul on the Highliners. So Burchill with 2 personals. That's a big potential loss for Valley here in the first half if he can't continue. And now they'll head to the bench at the next break. Newman, left wing, Cox. Near side corner, Lunsman sends it up top for Lamp. Nearly tapped away. It's out of bounds, stays with Jamestown. And now Burchill's going to check out. New face, Jack Dieterle, in for the first time for the Highliners. So Dieterle enters, Jamestown up by 2. 12-15 first half. We'll see how the Highliners play with Churchill out of this game probably for a long time in this first half. Lunsman right corner, baseline drive, and shot clock violation. Blue Jays didn't look up and realize the clock was winding down there. Jamestown turns it over. 12:08 first half. And was off the ball out of bounds. I think Jamestown probably thought they had a fresher clock and just wasn't the case. Lamp in the backcourt going up against Jacobson. Jacobson screen set right side. Dribbles to the left wing. Looking back up top for Sikora. Sikora against Cox. Straight up. Bounce pass left. Peterson looking to go inside. Hochhalter knocks it away and Jamestown creates the turnover. Lamp with the basketball from right to left. Hochhalter, top of the key, left side. Dalton Lamp, one step. Now goes to the left elbow, look to pass in. Ball trickles to Hochhalter, and he lays it in for 2. Hochhalter's got 4 points. Jamestown on top by 4. Sikora, left wing, kicks it all the way right side. Rather, that was Jacobson for Sikora. Jacobson gets it back, top of the key. Spins his way inside 15. Turnaround jumper falls in. Jacobson's got his first bucket of the game. 13-11. Jamestown leading 11 minutes to go in the first half. Newman, left wing, spins inside. Shot altered, and he's fouled. Thomas Newman to the free throw line for 2 attempts. Jacobson, his second personal foul. Two free throws for Thomas Newman. Shoots with the left hand. First is good. Jamestown 4 of 5 at the free throw line early. Bryson Heck into the game for the first time for Valley City. Newman goes 2 for 2. And Jamestown leading 15-11. Heck, the starting quarterback for the Highliner football team. Comes across midcourt with a dribble. Sikora, left side drive into the lane. Right corner kick out three-pointer. Too strong. Offensive rebound. Back out left. Peterson got a touch. Working down low. Hochhalter gets the steal for Jamestown. Numbers the other way for the Blue Jays. Hochhalter bounced off. Cox, right corner. Newman baseline drive. He nearly lost it. And now we got a reach-in foul on Valley City. And 1-1 coming for Jamestown with 10:36 to play in the first half. And this is on Sikora, his second personal. So now 3 guys for Valley City with 2 personal fouls. All 3 are starters, Jacobson, Sikora, and Burchell. 1-1 for Thomas Newman. Front end, too strong. Brotrud, defensive rebound. See how the Highlanders look on offense now with 3 of their starters out of the rotation. Near midcourt, Peterson sends it towards the middle. Lunsman gets the steal for Jamestown. Up ahead for Hochhalter. Stops, and he's fouled on the lay-in. 2 free throws for Peyton Hochhalter. Jamestown getting to the line. Missed that front end of the 1-1 with Newman. This will be 2 free throws for Hochhalter. Peyton Hochhalter at the line. First attempt is good. 16-11. Jamestown leading Jerry Meyer Arena. Free throw 2 is strong. Tapped around and recollected by the Highliners. Quick pass up ahead for Peterson. Turnaround jump shot. Peterson doesn't go. Meisner defensive board. Jamestown's got a chance to grab their biggest lead of the game on this possession. Newman, right wing. Into the right corner for Meisner. 15 on the shot clock. Just under 10 minutes to play first half. Lunsman through the weave, sends it left for Newman. Shot clock to 7. Deep 3 for Thomas Newman. Off the heel, up into the air, and collected by Eggert on the defensive glass. Up the floor quickly, drive towards the cup, altered by Cox. He fouls the other Eggert, Carson Eggert, now headed to the free throw line for 2 attempts. This foul comes on Caden Cox. And now we got a 30-second timeout for Valley City. We're back in 30 seconds to Jerry Meyer Arena. Jamestown 16, Highliners 11 here in the first half.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let's count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see. Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Harrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional eye care centers, clearly the best.
16-11, Blue Jays have the lead on Valley City. 9 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 free throws for Carson Eggert. First free throw attempts of the day here for the Highliners. Eggert connects on the first, and you know, Valley City dealing with some foul trouble here in the first half. Sikora, Jacobson, and Burchell all with 2 personal fouls. 2 for 2 on this trip for Carson Eggert. Makes it a 3-point ball game. 16-13 Jamestown. Some full court pressure from Valley. 1-3-1 trap. Jamestown across the timeline just in time. Newman bumped on the left baseline. And Thomas Newman will shoot 2 free throws. Rather, still in the 1-1. That's the 9th team foul. Jamestown has gotten to the line a lot. Newman, front end of the 1-1. And he missed the opportunity. Jamestown has missed 3 free throws here in the first half. Brotrud just picked up his 2nd personal for Valley City. At midcourt, Newman diving after it. Can't quite take it away. Meisner on the floor as well. Heck sends it up ahead. Left side, Eggert corrals. Kicks it all the way right. Sikora, corner 3. And we're tied at 16. Zach Sikora playing with 2 personal fouls. Returns to the game and knocks down a big 3 for Valley City. 5-0 run for the Highliners. Larson right side, poked from behind, out of bounds, belongs to Jamestown. It was the second half where things got away from Valley yesterday. But their bench is a lot more motivated all of a sudden, clapping along. Hochhalter left side of the floor near the corner. Backs his way down inside, all the way into the lane. Left block, fouled again. And Hochhalter to the free throw line for 2 attempts. Valley fans didn't like the call. That's the 10th team foul on the Highliners here in the first half. Peterson's second foul. Two free throws for Peyton Hochhalter. First attempt is in. Jamestown certainly been the benefactor at the free throw line here in the first half. 7 for 10, 8 for 11. Hochhalter connects on both. He's got 7 points. Blue Jays back in front, 18-16. So 4 starters with 2 personal fouls for Valley City in this first half, and we're not even to the 8-minute mark yet. Now a push-off foul on Dalton Lamp. Lamp, his second, 5th team foul. And now inbounding, coming underneath the bucket to the left side, Carson Egerts. Before the whistle, a foul on Hochhalter. And that's his second. 6th team foul. Both teams will be in the bonus from here on out. Jamestown already in the double bonus. Pass out up top. Heck corrals Meisner. The whistles are getting out of hand on both sides now. 3 whistles in the span of about 7 seconds of game time. Meisner's first. 1-and-1 free throws for Bryson Heck. Hochhalter out. Caden Cox in. And I know this is a game that could get physical very quickly with these two sides. But just too many whistles early on. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good for Heck. First points for Bryson Heck. He'll try to tie it at 18. Too strong on the second free throw. Tapped around, offensive board for Sikora. Heck, bounce pass left side of the floor. Jacobson right for Sikora. Dribbling ahead, hands off back to Heck. Nearly carried. Straight away, Jacobson against Meisner. Going to dump down inside. Get a look in. Turn, jump shot doesn't go for Dieterle. Gets his own rebound, kicks left. Heck for 3. High off the rim, Caden Cox. Strong hands to grab that board, and then Heck gets the turnover for the Highliners. Sikora steps into a 3 for the lead off the heel. 7:50 to go, first half, 18-17 Jamestown. Near midcourt, Meisner sends it left side. Larson kicked it back out to Meisner. Sloppy right now for Jamestown. Lamp gets the basketball. Jacoby Lloyd wants a timeout. Certainly needed here for the Blue Jays. They just don't look in sync currently. 30-second break. Back to Jerry Meyer after this. Jamestown 18, Valley City 17.
No matter where you live, you should have access to high-quality health care. Jamestown Regional Medical Center's Orthopedic and Sports Medicine team offers care for hips, shoulders, knees, and toes. When an injury occurs, teams need care quickly. That's why the JRMC Orthopedic team promises same-day and next-day appointments. Schedule direct at jrmcnd.com or call 952-4878.
Jamestown Regional Medical Center will never stop building for you.
Jamestown Regional Medical Center, Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, one of our great sponsors of our video stream at newsdakota.com and on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. Also brought to you by Gun & Reel Sports and Johnny B's Brick House. Meisner attacking the bucket, and he bumps into Heck, picks up the foul, and 2 free throws coming for Noah Meisner. First foul on Heck, already into the double bonus for Jamestown. First free throw for Meisner is good. Makes it 19-17 Jamestown. Free throw number 2 for the sophomore, who saw a lot of time as a freshman. Meisner 2 for 2 on this trip. And Jamestown back up by 3. 20-17 Blue Jays, 7.5 minutes to go. Heck drives inside, partially blocked, turnaround, lay in, doesn't go. Put back again, partially rejected. And now Jamestown up into the air, and it's Newman who comes away with a basketball. Jack Dieterle had a couple chances there, couldn't quite finish at the rim. He was going through some traffic. Larson Hands off for Dalton Lamp. Lamp downhill drive out. Meisner left side three-pointer and one. And Heck, for no reason whatsoever, stuck his hand right into the chest of Meisner after that shot went up. You just can't make a challenge like that. That one was as clear as day for the officials to make that whistle. And now Heck has 2 personals. It's one of those things you just can't throw your hand in there just above the hip. It's like trying to poke him in the belly, essentially, as he lets that ball go. Meisner hits the free throw, and it's a 4-point trip down the floor for Jamestown. 5 consecutive makes at the free throw line for the Blue Jays. 24-17, Jays leading the Highliners. Just under 7 minutes to play in the first half. Dump down inside. They're looking to go to Larson. And now a foul, and it's the other way. So Newman pushed down. Talon Larson, his first personal. And we are headed the other way for free throws. 2 more attempts coming for Jamestown. 2 free throws for Thomas Newman. Blue Jay girls victorious earlier. Newman misses the first attempt. Blue Jay girls hockey happening now on Jamestown 107.1 with Mark McKenzie. They're in front 1-0. Bernadette Belzer with her 5th goal of the season in the first period. Newman goes 1 for 2. Highliners trying to make those adjustments with all the foul trouble they've seen in the first half. It's tough right now for Valley to try and make the decisions. You know, who do you put back in with 2 personal fouls? Who do you trust off the bench? Carson Agert with a basketball. Jacobson returns to play with 2 personals. Sikora also with 2 fouls. Dribbles towards the top of the key. Spins it right side. Into the hands of Fisher. Sikora, right elbow, down to the right block. Kicks out right corner. 3-pointer on the way. Too strong. Meisner lost it and then regains it. Just re-corralled it in time to get it off to Dalton Lamp. That play going unnoticed by some people, but he saved the basketball there. Stolen away from Lamp. Up the right side, and a foul on Larson as Carson Agert was driving in. And now 1-and-1 free throws coming for Agert and the Highliners. 8th team foul against the Blue Jays. One and one free throws. Carson Agert, 2 points today, and he hits the first. You know, nothing will make a coach happier than when you can consistently knock down the front end of the 1-and-1. You get that point, you earn the second free throw, and then potentially you make it, you get both, or you give yourself a chance to get an offensive rebound and turn it into more points. Agert does not miss. 2 for 2 at the charity stripe. 25-19 Blue Jays. 6 minutes to go in the first half. Blue Jays meander their way across midcourt, dealing with this Valley City trap. Larson hands off. Meisner, left side, 3-pointer. Off the mark, offensive rebound. Newman put back for 2. Thomas Newman with 2 more points. Jamestown on top, 27-19. Inside, kicked out right, Burchell. Thought about the tray. Now he drives towards the bucket. Charge, and Burchell just picked up his 3rd personal foul. Highliners want that to be in the restricted circle. It is not. And Jamestown with a big advantage here as Burchell just picked up his 3rd personal foul. 5:39 first half. 8-point lead for Jamestown. And just outside the restricted circle on that charge call for the Blue Jays. Whistles have been plentiful on both sides in the first half. Highliner fans do have a right to be a little bit more upset, though. They've had more whistles called against them. Lamp on the Blue Jay logo, dribbling left side of the floor, inside the elbow. Little jump stop, and then his shot is altered and rejected. Up the near side. Kick it left. Peterson, downhill, Sikora taken away. Caden Cox playing wonderfully on defense today. Lamp, sidestep, missed it, out of bounds, stays with Jamestown. Lunsman returning for the Blue Jays. Will Eggert back in for Valley City. Talon Larson takes a seat on the bench for Valley City. Inbound left to Lunsman. Work it up top. Lamp, one jab step right. He drives downhill again, has it taken away again. Peterson up the left side of the floor. Corralled and sent left wing. Fisher back top of the key. Eggert. And a pass deflected by Thomas Newman out to the left. 4:46, first half, 27-19 Jamestown. Eggert inbounding. That's Carson Eggert in for Fisher. Sikora off the bounce pass, working against Caden Cox. Played some stout defense today for Jamestown, and now a foul on the way up sends Sikora to the free throw line for 2. And Caden Cox just picked up his third personal foul. So Churchill and Cox, one for each team with 3 personals. Jack Van Berkom's going to come in after this free throw for Sikora, which drops in. Highliners, 5 for 6 at the free throw line. Sikora now with 7 points. He goes 2 for 2 on this trip. Jamestown basketball with a 6-point lead. Again, full court pressure just in a mix for Valley City. Newman, baseline drive to the left. Van Berkom gets his first touch on offense. Sends it to the volleyball line, Dalton Lamp. Driving inside, dump off underneath, Van Berkom through some traffic in for 2. Jack Van Berkom into the game for less than 30 seconds, and he gets the lay-in. Big key to that offensive line for the Blue Jay football team. Inside look, Van Berkom got a partial block, and now we got a reach-in foul on the Highliners. Van Berkom to the other side to shoot 2 free throws. And Jamestown trying to build on this 8-point lead. Will Eggert, his first personal. And Jack Van Berkom at the line shooting 2. Van Berkom played that tackle spot for Jamestown, the back-to-back state champions in 11A football. We'll wear those back-to-back championship rings proudly for a group that brought home a state title for Blue Jay football for the first time in almost 80 years a season ago, and then they win back-to-back. Van Berkom 1 for 2 on this trip at the free throw line. 30-21, Jamestown in front of Valley City. Under 4 minutes to go, and a timeout coming for the Highliners. Full break, and we'll take the 1-minute pause. Back here on Q101 from Jerry Meyer Arena in 1 minute.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa's got to go to Smith Lumber Home Center for gift ideas for infants to grandparents. Take a stroll through the aisles and put your gift list together and see why Smith Lumber Home Center is the complete home and gift center. Gifts galore and expanded lines coming every day. Make sure to check the Christmas shop in the all-new greenhouse for Christmas decor and live Christmas trees. There's more joy to shopping local. Smith Lumber Home Center, East Main, Valley City.
Before you can start building a business, you have to build a business. You know, a building, a storefront, a facility, new or addition. Problem is, you're too busy taking care of business. You don't have time to meet with a planner, a contractor, and suppliers. But if you wait any longer, you're going to start losing business. Enter Hillerud Construction. They're in the business of building business. Quality commercial construction saves you time, stress, and money so you can get on with your business. Visit hillerudconstruction.com.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
Q101 and newsdakota.com. Jaron Matheny, glad you're with us here on Q101, as well as our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. We've got your video stream there this evening. Blue Jays on top of the Highliners, 30-21. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Inbound coming from the left side of the floor. It's Carson Eggert with a basketball. Screen to the right. Eggert gives it up for Peterson. Peterson going to launch a deep 3 over Van Berkom. Rattled out to Mason Lunsman. Coach Lloyd loves the box out there from Mason Lunsman. 30-21, Jamestown in front, 3.5 minutes to go. Skip a pass all the way left side. Meisner up into the air, corrals it. Underhand toss to Lamp. Screen set right from Van Berkom. Dalton Lamp kicks out, left corner, three-pointer. Meisner on the way and good. Noah Meisner for 3. He's got 9 points here in the first half for Jamestown. Blue Jays' biggest lead now up by 12, and now Lunsman with a reach-in foul. 2 free throws for Peterson. Mason Lunsman, first personal foul, 10th team foul on Jamestown. Both teams in the double bonus. And Peterson's first free throw, just a little haywire. Peterson, 1 for 2 on this trip. Jamestown 33, Valley City 22, approaching 3 minutes to go in the first half. Blue Jays with a basketball from right to left. Lamp, left elbow, kicks out. Van Berkom for 3. Hopped off the front iron. The big fella trying to extend that range, and now a carry called on Peterson in the backcourt. It'll be Jamestown basketball. Coach Terry didn't seem to enjoy that call. We don't see the carry called a lot nowadays. You watch the NBA, you never see them called for a carry. It's not part of the game at that level. Not so much at this one. 11-point lead for the Blue Jays with the basketball. Lamp going ISO, left side. 4 bodies around him as he drives in and missed the shot. And then he commits a foul coming back down the floor on a reach-in against Sikora. You just got to be heads up there. Slow down, get back on defense, set yourself up defensively. No reason to reach in there. And now Jamestown, Jackson Rose, set to come in for the first time for the Blue Jays. That was the second foul on Lamp. Sikora shooting 2. Connects on the first. Lots and lots and lots of free throws here in the first half of play. KOVC's got wrestling on the air right now with Ryan Cunningham. Mark McKenzie's on the call for Blue Jay girls hockey over on 107.1. Sikora, 2 for 2 on this trip. And Zach Sikora with 9 points. 2.5 minutes to go first half. Jamestown 33, Valley City 24. Trying to break the press. Skip pass up ahead for Newman. Right side, baseline drive. Send it back out. Meisner drives towards the rim. Lays it in for 2. Double figures in the first half for Noah Meisner. Jamestown up by 11. Peterson. Hands off to Sikora. Lost the basketball. Lunsman diving after it. No travel. Right side. Meisner. Layup. Doesn't drop. Rose put back. No. Van Berkom. This one goes. And we got a technical foul issued on Valley City's bench as well. Van Berkom with the putback. He's got 5 points off the bench, and now a technical on the assistant coach for Valley City here on this left side. And I don't know if they warned here. Maybe a warning as opposed to a technical. It was a whistle and a point at the bench of Valley City. So just a warning here before a technical. Whew. Officials heard something after that first missed shot, or that ball on the ground didn't get called for a travel on Lunsman. Newman reaches in, and a foul here. First on Thomas Newman. Jack Dieterle shooting 2 free throws. Dieterle short on the first attempt. Going to be wild to look back. It's going to take me a minute to count up all the free throws here in the first half for these two sides. Dieterle hits the second. 37-25 Jamestown. $1:40 to go in the first half. Meisner, football pass up ahead. Lunsman steps into a right wing tray. He got it. Mason Lunsman for 3. Jays are up by 15. Less than 90 seconds to go until the halftime break. Peterson dumping down. Dieterle trying to back down Van Berkom. Goes to his left. Got a partial block. Left corner Peterson tray. High off the rim. Tracked down in the corner by Lunsman. And now a timeout for Jamestown. A full break for the Blue Jays. We'll take the pause with them. Minute 12 to go in the first half. 40-25. Jamestown leading Valley City here in boys basketball from Jerry Meyer Arena.
You talk about many things with your loved ones, from day-to-day details to big events. Sharing stories with those who matter most isn't just important today, it'll be especially significant when it's time to honor and commemorate your lives. Memorialization at the end of life is more than it used to be. It can reflect a person's life story and can be transformative, healing, and comforting. For more, talk to Jeff Nathan at Oliver Nathan Funeral Chapel, Valley City. Call 845-2414 or log on to olivernathanchapel.com.
Q101 and NewsDakota.com, streaming with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page, courtesy of JRMC Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Gun and Reel Sports, and Johnny B's Brick House, all of Jamestown. Well, the Blue Jays and Highliners, this has been tightly contested, lots of whistles, lots of free throws in the first half. We'll have your first half stats coming up at the break. I would venture to say that at least 20 to 25 of the 65 points scored here tonight have come from the free throw line. Jamestown basketball out of the timeout for the Blue Jays. Meisner dribbles just beyond the volleyball line. Pass on a spin to the right side. Lunsman kicks left for Thomas Newman. Newman, underhand toss, Jack Van Berkom, right side, corner 3 for Lunsman. Hopped off the near side of the iron, offensive board, Van Berkom. He goes back up, gets it off the shot block, throws out for Meisner, picks up the basketball, sends it right. Lunsman, how about another try? This one off the front iron, and we've got a foul on a push-off on Valley City, and Van Berkom is headed to the line for 2. This is on Carson Agert, his first. Van Berkom, first free throw is good. Jack Van Berkom, 6 points in the first half. Caden Cox has 3 fouls, but boy, oh boy, did he play an important role. And now a foul on Jamestown. Newman, and we're headed back down the floor to the other side for more free throws. So 2 free throws coming for Peterson. 41 seconds left in the first half. Peterson makes it a 15-point game. My goodness, have there been a lot of free throws. Second attempt for Peterson is good. See if Jamestown moves quickly for a 2-for-1, if they're content maybe just for one final shot here. 11-second difference between shot and game clock, and now a reach-in foul on Jacobson. That's his third. Wow. Noah Meisner shooting 2. 33.5 seconds in the first half, 41-27. Meisner's first free throw caroms out. And we'll have your first half stats coming up after the break. Meisner hits the second. Jamestown up by 15. Final 30 seconds of the first half. Bounce pass off. Carson Agert recorrals the basketball. Right side 3 is down and good. Robert Fisher from the outside, 42-30. Shot clock turned off, Jamestown with the basketball. Fisher connects from long range for his first bucket. Meisner out left. Newman steps into a tray. Too strong, put back, doesn't go for Rose. Turned over, Lunsman, and that's the end of the first half of play. And what a sloppy first half at times. Officials blew a lot of whistles in that first half, and Jamestown goes into the halftime break with a 42-30 lead on Valley City. Got your halftime stats coming up after this here on Q101, newsdakota.com, and streaming live with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page.
At CHI Mercy Health, we believe human kindness is at the root of all healing, providing care on a human level, courage when it's needed most, and a connection that's ever present among us all. Human kindness is meant to be shared. It puts a smile on someone's face and seeks to do the same for others. Take the time to nourish what's inside and watch your life flourish outside, because taking care of yourself is an act of human kindness. Just like human kindness, happiness can come from the most unexpected places. Whether it's from your friend, your dog, or a memory, embrace it and pass it on. CHI Mercy Health of Valley City.
New CNA wage. You could start at $21.25 per hour at SMP Health Ave Maria. Join our friendly team of healthcare professionals with no mandatory overtime, a 1-to-7 staffing ratio, paid time off, and excellent benefits including 401k. And wait, did we mention the $5,000 sign-on bonus for full-time CNA positions? Apply online at smphealth.org/Ave Maria. Again, earn $21.25 an hour starting at SMP Health Ave Maria of Jamestown. Apply at smphealth.org/Ave Maria.
Are you on the right financial path? Are all your financial professionals on the same page? At LaRue Lockout Financial, you can be assured that your investment professional and tax professional are working together. Call Ryan LaRue at 701-845-6938 or James M. Lockout, CPA, at 845-1660. Services offered through Investment Advisors, a division of Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered investment advisor. Securities offered through Pro Equities Incorporated, a registered broker-dealer and member of FINRA and SIPC.
The Honda ATV lineup is here to prove it's possible to work smarter and harder. With the power to get the job done, the technology to make it easier, and tried and tested quality to keep you moving forward. Find the Honda ATV that fits your needs at Gun and Reel Sports on 1st Street West in downtown Jamestown. Then you'll start to understand how life is better on a Honda. For riders 16 years of age and older, Honda recommends that all ATV riders take a training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa's got to go to Smith Lumber Home Center for gift ideas for infants to grandparents. Take a stroll through the aisles and put your gift list together and see why Smith Lumber Home Center is the complete home and gift center. Gifts galore and expanded lines coming every day. Make sure to check the Christmas shop in the all-new greenhouse for Christmas decor and live Christmas trees. There's more joy to shopping local. Smith Lumber Home Center, East Main, Valley City.
In preparation for an upcoming retirement, RM Stout is excited to announce an open opportunity as service advisor. If you're guilty of providing excellent customer service and toting a positive attitude, if you like to wrangle up handshakes and rope in smiles, if you're a self-motivated sharpshooter and enjoy working in a pen of rowdy wrenchers, please turn yourself into RM Stout. Excellent pay, great benefits, and a team of professionals to succeed with. Pursue your automotive passion today. Apply online through Facebook or stoutcars.com. Call 701-252-2270 or simply stop by. Claim your career today at RM Stout.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
Q101 and newsdakota.com. Jaron Matheny, glad you're with us here on your halftime report as the Blue Jays boy basketball team for Jamestown on top of Valley City at the break. 42-30, Jamestown in front. We had 36 combined free throws in that first half of play between these two sides. 26 of the 72 points came from the free throw line in the first half of play. Let's look at your first half stats. First for the visitors, Valley City led in scoring by Zach Sikora. He's got 9 points at the break, and then the scoring just pretty spread out from there. 3 points for Peterson, 3 points for Fisher, trying to get some of the main guys going in the second half for Valley City. That starts with Jacobson and Burchell, but both of them picked up 3 fouls during that first half of play. 11 of 14, though, at the free throw line for Valley City, making the most of those opportunities when they do arise for the Highliners. Jamestown, Noah Meisner leading the scoring in this game with 12 first-half points, 7 points for Peyton Hochhalter, 5 for Lunsman and Thomas Newman, and Jack Van Berkom off the bench with 6 first-half points for the Blue Jays. Some foul trouble for both Dalton Lamp as well as Caden Cox in the first half. Cox with 3 personal fouls, Thomas Newman also with 2 fouls in that first half of play for Jamestown. The Blue Jays were 15 of 22 at the free throw line, so they made more free throws, but they attempted 8 more free throws than Valley City did in that first half of play. They made 5 in a row in the middle stretch, and then they were kind of 1 for 2 down the line the rest of the way. So free throw shooting certainly for Jamestown could be a big part of the story for the second half. But a 42-30 lead for the Blue Jays at the break as Jamestown's looking to move to 2-1 on the season. And the Highliners in search of their first win of the year. Over on Jamestown 107.1 with Mark McKenzie. Devils Lake leading Jamestown 3-1 at the end of the second period. Junior Ashlyn Abrahamson, who leads the state in scoring, had 2 goals in the second period for Devils Lake. And that rest of the game, third period action with Mark McKenzie for Blue Jay girls hockey getting underway in the third period right now. You can catch the rest of that. We're going to come back here 3.5 minutes. Second half is just around the corner here on Q101 and NewsDakota.com. Jamestown 42, Valley City 30 at the halftime break.
Family is important to Mike and I, and our commitment is to treat your family with the same respect as our own. When you walk in our door, you're dealing with things you may have never dealt with before. We are here to help before, during, and after your time of need. Leeward Matthias Funeral Home on North Central Avenue in Valley City will continue a tradition of family values and valuing families. Call Mike Leeward or myself, Don Matthias, at the Leeward Matthias Funeral Home, 845-3232.
How are you doing? Really? How are you doing? Are you taking the time to check in on you? A real check-in. Scheduling a wellness visit is an easy way to take care of yourself. At Essentia Health, we want to know how you're doing. We want to help. Whether it's face-to-face or a virtual appointment, the right care is waiting for you. We'll listen, assess how you are, and get you back on track. It's always good to check in. Care like nowhere else. Essentia Health. Schedule online at essentiahealth.org.
Johnny B's Brick House, famous for their pizza, but wait, there's pasta, and their amazing wings, and fresh ground hamburgers, tasty salads and appetizers too. And for dessert, you can't beat their sweet sticks. Come on out for Tuesday night trivia and live entertainment every Thursday night. The place to be is Johnny B's, smack dab in the middle of Main Street, downtown Jamestown. And remember, for delivery and carryout, call 952-8777.
Hi, Sean Taft here. The Jamestown Country Club membership and staff would like to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Let's all remember the reason for the season.
Grottberg Electric believes in quality first, taking pride in the work and standing behind every project they do. They bring together the power, technology, and experience to keep your business online. The success of Grottberg Electric depends on 3 major ideals: the quality of their products, the commitment to their customers, and most of all, their customer service. Call Grottberg Electric today at 845-3010 or visit them online, grottbergelectric.com.
Two Rivers Printing is your local source for anything printed on paper. As a full-service print shop, they offer quick print services for all kinds of posters, flyers, and business forms. They also print banner signs, invitations, cookbooks, thank you cards, and more. They can also do wide format printing in matte, gloss, blueprints, and vinyl. With decades of experience, you know it will be done quickly and done right. Call Two Rivers Printing at 251-1266 at the end of 10th Street in Jamestown.
Where do teams go to get their custom printed apparel?
Originals!
Where do companies go to get their corporate logo printed on shirts, caps, and jackets?
Originals, of course.
And where do fans go to get their Blue Jay and Jimmy apparel either off the rack or single-piece prints?
Originals! Originals!
There you have it, folks. For custom printed apparel, embroidery, and work apparel, it's Originals, 216 First Avenue, downtown Jamestown. Open 9 to 5 weekdays.
Don't leave your wiring to chance. Plug into your number 1 electrical source, Highline Electric. They're the experts in residential, commercial, and industrial electrical work. No cutting corners at Highline Electric. Call 845-0731. They'll give you a free estimate before any work is done. Family owned since 1986 with Chad and Tracy Zahn. And I promise, the price won't shock you. Highline Electric in Valley City. Call 845-0731. Building a reputation of integrity and quality.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at NewsDakota.com. Q101.
Getting ready for the second half of play here on Q101, newsdakota.com, and streaming with video on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. Blue Jays up 42-30 at the break. Again, Blue Jay girls hockey happening now on Jamestown 1071, AM 1400. You can stream on the Jamestown 1071 app. Girls hockey trailing Devils Lake 3-1 at the end of the second period of play. Highliners get the basketball to begin the second half. Jaron Matheny, glad that you are with us. Final game of 2022 for me here on the airwaves. Hard to believe how far we've gone this season. Sikora, step back three, starts the second half with a bang, and back within single digits for the Highliners, 42-33. Second half off and running here at Jerry Meyer Arena. Dalton Lamp spins it right side. Meisner led the scoring in the first half with 12. Kick out right corner. Larson three. High off the rim. Sikora long rebound. Works his way forward. Back out. Brotrud, and now Sikora wants the screen to the right side. Now working left. Bounce pass in, and we got a moving screen called on Brotrud. Turnover by the Highliners. And it's Jamestown basketball. And now we just had an official point at Brotrud. And it looks like we may be having technical free throws. It is. Technical foul on Brotrud. And that's his fourth personal. So Meisner will shoot the technical. And hits on the first. 16 of 23 at the line for Jamestown. We still got the entire second half to play. Meisner 2 for 2. Hits both of the technical free throws. And now Jamestown has the basketball as well. Blue Jays up by 11 with the ball. Meisner to Cox. Lamp, Larson, and Hochhalter, the five for Jamestown. Starting unit out there for the Blue Jays. The volleyball line, Meisner. Dribbled right, now forces it left to Hochhalter. Shot clock to 10. Hochhalter driving into the lane. Kicks right corner. Meisner high arcing tray. He got it. Noah Meisner. Essentially a 5-point possession for him. 47-33 Blue Jays. 1 minute gone in the second half of play. Sikora, screen to the left, dribbles right elbow, lost his balance, lost the basketball. Meisner looking ahead, sends it left corner, turn, Lamp, three-pointer, and he's fouled. Dalton Lamp to the line to shoot 3 free throws. Coach Terry's shaking his head right now, but I get it on the Brotrud call on the moving screen. That one just took out the legs of Lamp. First free throw in for Dalton Lamp. 2 points in the first half. That's the fourth foul on Jacobson. So now Brotrud and Jacobson with 4 personal fouls. Second free throw in for Lamp. Jamestown looking to start the second half 5 for 5 at the line. Lamp third attempt, and it will be 5 for 5 at the line for the Blue Jays to begin the second half. 50-33, Jamestown on top. Far side of the floor, Peterson sends it up top to Sikora. Screen to the right from Burchill. They'll bounce it inside. Burchill going to work against Cox, and he's fouled, and that's Caden Cox, fourth personal. So now 2 attempts coming at the free throw line. First is good for Churchill. And right where we left off in the first half is where we pick up in the second half. Fouls, and some more fouls. Churchill, 2 for 2. He's up to 4 points. Jamestown with the basketball and a 50-35 lead for the Blue Jays. 16-15 second half. Larson recorrals the ball. Meisner on the near side. Curls a pass down for Hochhalter, nearly taken away. Jays save it. Meisner back right. Hochhalter and a reach-in foul now on Peterson. Fourth team foul in the first 2 minutes of this second half. Third foul on Peterson. Inbound deep to the right side. Hochhalter round the arc left. Larson drives in, stops, holding. Larson bounced it back out to Meisner. Screen right side. Meisner pull up, 15-foot jumper just off the mark. Churchill clears the rebound defensively for Valley City. Pass was deflected by Hochhalter. Churchill recorrals, goes downhill and missed the lay-in. Larson slowing things down. Left side, Lamp. To the right, back left on the volleyball line, Lamp. 3 dribbles, handoff for Hochhalter. Hochhalter kicks right, good find for Larson. He doesn't take the shot. Near side corner, Lunsman, baseline pass, and a charge called on Lunsman underneath. Burchill stayed put, took the contact, but Lunsman had gotten rid of that ball almost a second before he even ran into him. 50-35 Jamestown. I don't know what to say anymore. The whistles have been not few and far between. Whatever the opposite of that is. Inside, there's another whistle. Sikora gets the lay-in and one. 15-10 to go, second half. Sikora with the bucket. And neither side can really complain in this game because the whistles have been on both sides. But it's just got that feeling of we're going to blow the whistle 25 times here in the second half. Sikora hits the free throw. And Sikora and the Highliners 3 for 3 in the second half of play at the line. Another whistle. Lamp going towards the bucket. He's held by Eggert. Will Eggert's second, 5th team foul within the first 3 minutes of this second half here on the Highliners. 3 team fouls on Jamestown. Lamp inside, little fade away. This time he was actually fouled, and now 2 free throws coming for Dalton Lamp. Who's this on? Eggert, 3rd personal. Oh boy. Lamp at the line. First one drops through. Jays 6 of 6 at the free throw line to start the second half. If you can continue to hit at that rate, Jamestown's going to be just fine. Lamp gets them both. Jays lead by 14. Peterson directing traffic out away from the ball. Rather, that's Carson Eggert. Eggert, left side. Sikora gets a touch. Now downhill drive towards the bucket. Left-handed lay-in, good for 2. Will Eggert has his first bucket. 52-40. Jamestown still in front. 14.5 minutes to go, second half. Left side on the wing. Lunsman 3. Off the mark. Tapped around. Meisner offensive rebound. Sends it left to Hochhalter. Bounce pass right side. Lamp. Jumper is good from downtown. Dalton Lamp for 3. And just like that, he's up to double figures. 8 points in the second half for Dalton Lamp. 55-40. Jays in front. Carson Eggert into the lane. Back out left. 3-pointer just off the iron and out on the jump shot from Will Eggert. Lamp pushes the floor. Right corner, Larson tray. High off the rim. Churchill grabs the defensive rebound. We've got a full minute without a foul being called here in the second half. Left side in the corner. Extra pass for Sikora. And a travel on Sikora. Turnover by the Highliners. Jamestown 55, Valley City 40. Blue Jays with the ball. Approaching 13.5 minutes to go. Newman is newly into the game for Jamestown. First time he's seen the floor in the second half. Lamp picks the ball off the court. Left corner, Newman. Sends it straight away for Meisner. Swipes through. Meisner down to the cup and off the backboard, in for two. Noah Meisner, 19 points. Timeout for Valley City. 57-40. Jamestown in front. Highliners want a full timeout. We're back in 30 seconds to Jerry Meyer Arena. Jamestown trying to get to 2-1 on the season. Highliners looking for their first win of the year. Jamestown up by 17.
Where do you find the friendliest staff, largest selection, lowest prices, and freshest produce? Hugo's in Jamestown. And did you know that shopping all the departments and all the sales can be done online? That's right, Hugo's Family Marketplace offers online shopping. Get to gohugos.com and start filling that virtual cart. Once done shopping, choose pickup or Hugo's delivery service and wait for the in-store shopping to be done for you. Hugo's Family Marketplace, online shopping at gohugos.com.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
57-40, Jamestown in front of Valley City. The Highliners and Blue Jays, doubleheader action here from Jamestown tonight and Jerry Meyer Arena. First doubleheader of the basketball season. Blue Jays were supposed to take on Legacy here at home last Tuesday. Of course, all the weather in our area postponed that one. They'll play in 2023. And Jamestown, an extended time off after that Bismarck High loss. Certainly feels like they've gotten better. Still a challenge in front of them. Final 13-19 of the second half. Highliners basketball. Sikora right back for Eggert. Run the offense through Eggerts. Bounce pass to the right side. Sikora driving in on Lunsman and a travel called. Sikora picked up the ball and then just slightly shuffled, and it's a turnover. 17-point Jamestown lead, 13 minutes to go, second half. Dalton Lamps got 8 second-half points to lead Jamestown in scoring in this final 18 minutes, just 5 minutes gone. Lamp, right side of the floor in front of his own bench, skips it up top. Hochhalter at the volleyball line, left for a Meisner triple. Doesn't drop. Offensive glass, Newman nearly had it, goes off his knee, out of bounds to Valley City. So still a 17-point advantage for Jamestown. 12:40 now left in this ball game. Sikora towards the right corner, all the way down to the right block, kicks up top, Peterson drives in. Good bounce pass to Burchell. He left it short and then got it stripped on his way back up. We got a foul coming on Meisner and 2 free throws for Burchell. Fourth team foul on Jamestown. Second personal on Meisner. 2 free throws for Burchell. And he sinks the first. Highliners are 4 for 4 at the line here in the second half. Jamestown is 7 for 7. Good free throw shooting. Good old-fashioned basketball. Burchell missed it. Hochhalter rebound. Jamestown up by 16 with the ball. Again, some intermittent full court pressure from Valley City. Blue Jays send it left side, Lunsman. Skip pass right, Lamp. Hops into the triple threat position. Now he skips it back left for Lunsman in the zone set up defensively for Valley City. Screen to the right, Lunsman, or rather Lamp, deep three, caromed out. Burchell rebound and he sends it up ahead. Peterson trying to turn the corner right. Sends it straight away to Burchell. Dribbles and sends left. Screen set to the right. Will Eggert three-pointer. Just missed it, out of bounds, headed to Jamestown. Highliners were looking for a tip on that shot. Won't get it, 57-41. Near midcourt, Meisner nearly lost it, and Jamestown gets an immediate timeout as soon as he hit the floor. Blue Jays up by 16, 11:39 to play in the second half. 57-41 Jamestown on Q101.
At Bank Forward, we focus on building relationships. Hi, I'm Kara Weep with Bank Forward in Valley City. Whether it's opening a checking account, saving for college, or starting your own business, Bank Forward is the bank big enough to help, but we're small enough to know your name. Call 845-1220 or visit bankforward.com today. Striving to be the bank that defines customer service since 1927. It's simply the Forward way. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Now is the time, now is the time.
Some former Blue Jays in attendance. Blue Jay graduates over the course of the last 2 years here taking in the game. 57-41, Jamestown in front. And that's one of the best things about the holiday season is you see the old faces from the past 2 years for my sake, but past 4 or 5 years coming back to town for Christmas and checking out how the Blue Jays are looking in basketball this season. 57-41, Jamestown leading Valley City. 11 minutes, 39 seconds to go in the second half. And Jamestown has the basketball in front of that stout student section standing out just as far as they can. Lamp to Meisner, far side of the floor. Hochhalter, Lunsman, and Newman make up the 5 for Jamestown. Against the zone, Meisner 3, no. Offensive board, Lunsman, his putback doesn't stick. And then Will Agert gets it, and a travel is called on Agert. Probably could have been a reach-in foul on Hochhalter. Carson Agert checks out. Fisher returns. Meisner, quick inbound underneath for Hochhalter. He goes straight up against Burchill, missed the lay-in, and Burchill gets the defensive board. Cleans up the glass nicely there for Valley City. Jays up by 16. 11 minutes to go now in the second half. Burchill, top of the key. Jab step left, drives inside. Missed the lay-in opportunity. Hochhalter stayed straight up enough on defense. Couple of subs coming in at the next break for Jamestown. Mason Lunsman back right for Lamp. Lunsman on the logo. Now Meisner skips it right side. Lamp dribbling baseline, kicks around left. Hochhalter sets his feet. Just too strong on the shot. Good look for Peyton Hochhalter there. Up the floor, Peterson driving in. And the bucket counts. No foul called there. Meisner may have been tagged with a flop warning there, potentially. 57-43 Blue Jays. 10-10 second half. Skip right, Lamp. The free throw line taken away. And Peterson lost his dribble as he picked up the basketball, so Sikora has it up ahead. Inside look, charge, headed out the other way. And that's the third on Sikora. 7th team foul on Valley City here. Still 9:57 to play. Hochhalter bounced it in to Lunsman. Now Lamp on the near side. Wiggles his way across midcourt. Jamestown offense looking for a little bit more rhythm here in this second half as it continues. Right corner, Lunsman three-pointer. No, he dumps down to Van Burkham. Back out, Lamp for 3. Straight on and good. Perfect sound as it crossed through the rim, down the nylon. 60-43 Jamestown. Sikora on the far side of the floor. Nearly taken away by Lunsman. It's out of bounds off of Jamestown. Again, good effort by the Blue Jays on defense, trying to create turnover, extra opportunity, any chance they can. Bounce pass in for Sikora, comes towards midcourt. Van Burkham has it, and then he traveled. Coach Lloyd claps through that. Jamestown knows they had an opportunity out the other way, potentially on that. Give it back to Valley. Bounced in, Peterson sends it right side. Hochhalter nearly took it away, and then out of bounds is Fisher. So Hochhalter's deflection did enough to cause Fisher to step on the end line. Turnover. Jamestown basketball as we approach the midway point of the second half. Lamp Right wing gets it back in the right corner. Dalton Lamp, one dribbling up top to Lunsman. 9 minutes to play. Jamestown up by 17 here on the Highliners. Inside look. Lamp kicks left corner. Extra pass. Hochhalter left wing. Trey hopped off the rim and out. Burchell for Carson Agert, who's seen a lot of time on the floor today with all the foul trouble for Valley City. Agert feels like a starter out there, and he's earning some minutes. Missed the lay-in there, though. Cox, Hochhalter drives inside down the lane. Kick out right, Lamp. He steps back. Dalton Lamp sends it left side. Van Berkom recorrals the basketball. Cox, left baseline. Dumped down to the right block. Hochhalter ran out of room. Sends it up top with a fireball. Lamp steps into a tray and got another. Dalton Lamp having a great second half. Jamestown leading 63-43, and the Highliners want a timeout. 8:15 to go in this game. 30-second break. We're back right after this here on Q101 and NewsDakota.com.
What would life be like without telephones, internet, and digital cable? Let's not even go there. Dakota Central is proud to be the local company that provides you with these high-tech communication options. Whether it's the crystal clear telephone connection, the digital cable that produces over 150 channels, HD and DVR, or reliable high-speed internet, Dakota Central provides it all, serving Jamestown and Carrington and beyond. Call 952-1000, 652-3184, or see them on the web at dakotacentral.com.
Q101, NewsDakota.com, 63-43. Jamestown leading Valley City. Second half action from Jerry Meyer Arena. Highliners with the basketball. Now 8 minutes to go. Sikora, right side drive, kicks into the corner, far side, three-point jumper is in. Peterson knocks in his second tray, makes it a 17-point game. That was a needed bucket there for Valley City. They've got to start chipping away at this Jamestown advantage right now. They need a 10-0 run to bring this within single digits. Lamp, left side for Lunsman. Gives it up to Cox, top of the key, and now around the arc right. Dumped down to the right block. Hochhalter hangs, foul, and one. And Peyton Hochhalter just patient underneath the rim. Finishes through the traffic. And now a free throw would kick him to 10 points. Hochhalter, free throw, just missed it. First miss at the line in the second half for Jamestown. 65-46, inside, little floater is good for two. Floater in for 2 points. Jacobson with a bucket. 17-point deficit for Valley City. Larson to check in at the next break for Jamestown. We approach 7 minutes to go. And now a moving screen called on the Blue Jays. Van Berkom, his first fifth team foul on Jamestown. Caden Cox, Mason Lunsman, Jack Van Berkom to the bench. Newman, Meisner, and Larson re-enter. 65-48. Near midcourt, Newman gets the steal for Jamestown. Lamp with a basketball across the timeline, far side of the floor. Meisner drives towards the bucket, lays it off the backboard for two. Noah Meisner, 21 points for Jamestown here this evening. Sikora nearly lost the basketball, feeds up top. Heck, right side of the floor into the hands of Peterson. Back for Heck, right corner. Baseline drive, shielded by Meisner. Jacobson turns his way towards the left elbow. Right wing, three-pointer Peterson. Too strong, off the backboard to Hochhalter. Some fans have seen enough tonight from both the Jamestown and Valley side of things. Coates being thrown on here with 6:10 to go. Lamp inside to the bucket. Missed the lay-in. Too strong. Heck running out up ahead for Valley City. Downhill drive. Floater out. Left side. Jacobson three. Front iron into the hands of Thomas Newman. Less than 6 minutes to play in the second half. Jamestown up 67-48. Underneath, Newman fouled and one. Oh my goodness, not sure how Newman had enough room to even wiggle that ball up and through, but he did. And Thomas Newman headed to the line for one. Jamestown 22 of 30 at the line tonight. And add one more to that total. Newman makes the free throw. 70-48 Jamestown. Near side. Will Eggert kicks right wing. Sikora, step back, three-pointer. Straight on three from Sikora, caromed out. Lamp has it. Less than 5.5 minutes remaining. Jamestown with the basketball. Operating left to right on your radio dial if you're tuning in on Jamestown 107.1 Sports on our YouTube page. Thanks for joining us as Churchill nearly got the turnover. Larson recorrals the basketball. Shot clock to 10. Hochhalter wraps around right. Lamp, open look from three. He hits another. Dalton Lamp making it rain from long range tonight. Inside down to the bucket. Missed lay-in. Churchill put back, no good. Newman defensive board. Whistles have stopped blowing here in Jerry Meyer Arena. I think both sides are thankful for that. Seen a lot of free throws shot here today. 31 for Jamestown, 19 for Valley City. Missed jumper, Sikora out and running, 1-on-4, slows it down, then steps into a three. Off the front end, Hochhalter corrals. Jamestown patient up the floor for the Blue Jays here. They know what lies ahead. Right corner, Newman, jump shot. No, Larson put back with a left hand for two. First points for Ryan Larson tonight, 75-48 Jamestown. Sikora floater around and in. Sikora, unofficially by my count with 15 points. He leads the Highliners in scoring. 25-point Jamestown lead, less than 4 minutes to play. Blue Jay girls defeat Devils Lake 5-3 the final score. Bernadette Belzer with a hat trick to lead the way for the Jays. 4 third-period goals. Hochhalter and one. And Jamestown going to put the bow on this one tonight. 77-50. Hochhalter into double figures. And now an and one free throw for Peyton Hochhalter. Noah Meisner getting stretched out in the hallway for Jamestown. Hochhalter free throw is pure. Jays have just missed one free throw here in the second half. Closing in on 10 attempts. 8 of 9 at the line for Jamestown in this second half. Sikora, top of the key between the two circles. Right wing, Will Eggert dribbles behind his back. Nifty move, bounce pass inside for Churchill. Great look, and a lay-in for two. 78-52 Blue Jays. Jamestown starting to milk the clock a little bit more, it seems like. Newman inside, sends it right, tapped up into the air, out of bounds. Will stay with Jamestown. Jamestown is up to 10 free throws, 9 of 10 in the second half for Jamestown after that Hochhalter make. Inbound pass for Lunsman. Near side, up top, Larson, and he's whistled for the travel. He didn't agree, but Jamestown turned it over. 3:05 remaining. Meisner returning to the bench for the Blue Jays, but just don't expect him to see any more time probably tonight. This is a second unit about to break in for Jamestown. Jump shot, front iron into the hands of Thomas Newman off the missed shot from Valley. 78-52, just a 12-point lead at the half, and Jamestown has pounced on their opportunity to increase this lead in the second half. Good shooting, making your free throws when they were given to you. Hochhalter handing off to Larson. Shot clock to 9. Larson inside look. Down left block. Step through. Missed the lay-in. Tapped out to Sikora. 2:20 to play. And surprised we haven't started to see those second units into this game for both sides. Valley may not have any more options on the bench with all the foul trouble they've been in. Agert, three-point jumper from the right corner doesn't go. Hochhalter passes ahead for Lunsman. 2 minutes remaining. Jamestown going to move to 2-1. Highliners will drop to 0-5 and still be in search of their first win of the season. Lunsman saves it to Larson, and oh my goodness! Ryan Larson, right-handed slam. Lunsman saved it. Larson hammers it away. Churchill missed the three, and the Blue Jay fans can feel it. We got a whistle. And Jamestown and here come the subs for Valley City. Not sure what that whistle was for. Blue Jays still have the basketball. There was no foul put up on the board. 80-52 Blue Jays. And that'll feel good for Ryan Larson to end his night. Didn't score a ton tonight, but he gets the throwdown. Newman with a three. And Jamestown moving to 2-1. 83-52, pouring it on late here for the Blue Jays. Near side look, nearly swiped away. And the second group is in for Jamestown. Blue Jays going to wrap it up tonight. James Horgan on the floor. Caden Michelson is in. Connor Trout, Jack Van Berkom, and Jackson Rose make up the five for Jamestown. Heck, jumper, and Brotrud whistled for a moving screen, and that's his fifth personal foul. The Highliners will have to bring in somebody. And it's Larson, Talon Larson off the bench for Valley. Final 65 seconds. Jamestown will have a couple more subs coming in if they get a chance. Michelson towards the cup. Got his own offensive rebound. Van Berkom on the floor trying to go up with it. Ripped away by Larson. 45 seconds to go. It's a longer game than usual with all the free throws and fouls on both sides. Left wing Trey doesn't drop, tapped around, long rebound, corralled by Dieterle. Now floater for Heck, and we'll get one final whistle for good measure. Heck to the free throw line to shoot two. We'll catch up with head coach Jacoby Lloyd coming up on your post-game show here on Q101, newsdakota.com, and streaming on our Jamestown 1071 Sports YouTube page. We're back with more Blue Jay athletics after the new year on 1071 Sports on YouTube. Two more subs in for Jamestown. Rose and Van Berkom to the bench. Ulrich in for the first time. I believe Talon Winstead also entering for Jamestown. Free throw number 2 drops in for Heck to make it 83-53. Shot clock turned off. See if Jamestown does anything here on offense or if they'll just look to dribble out the clock. Ball went through the hands and out the other side. Heck, right-handed lay-in for 2. Went through the hands of Winstead, and now Jamestown will really just milk the rest of this clock. Across the timeline, dribble right, Winstead holding, 4 seconds and 3, and the Blue Jays are now 2-1, 83-55, the final score. Jamestown victorious over Valley City. Second home game of the year. Second win at home this season for Jamestown. We're back to Jerry Meyer Arena after this extended break. 83-55, Blue Jays win over the Highliners.
Brothers 3 has the area's widest variety of classic and new ice fishing tackle at the lowest prices to give you the edge this year. Before heading out on the ice, stop in and get your live bait and tackle and fill your tank with the highest quality gas and diesel. Brothers 3 is your locally owned and operated convenience store. As always, Brothers 3 has the lowest prices in town on everything, from snacks and drinks to winter gear and propane and automotive supplies. Remember, it pays to shop at Brothers 3.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let's count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see: Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional eye care centers, clearly the best.
Hey, I heard you're having knee surgery soon.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the recovery and I have no idea where to go.
In North Dakota, we can go wherever we want for physical therapy.
Wait, even without a doctor's referral?
Even without a doctor's referral. It's what I did after my knee surgery.
Well, where did you go?
I went to Apex Physical Therapy and Wellness. The staff is so fun and all of their PTs had their doctorate in physical therapy. My PT tailored my rehab to my specific goals so that I was able to get back to doing the things that I love.
To get started on your road to recovery, call 952-2739 for Jamestown or 883-5611 for the Lemoore Clinic.
Enjoy the rustic Frontier Fort Bar, Grill, and Gift Shop. The gift shop is open year-round with North Dakota tourism gifts and unique jewelry. And for a true Dakota Territory dining experience, the Frontier Fort Grill is open from 4 to 9 Monday through Saturday. Every Thursday night, get a rack of ribs, fries, coleslaw, and toast for just $9.95. And their legendary prime rib is served on Fridays and Saturdays. Dine in or call for takeout at 252-7492. The Frontier Fort, on the road to the Buffalo, Jamestown.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa's got to go to Smith Lumber Home Center for gift ideas for infants to grandparents. Take a stroll through the aisles and put your gift list together and see why Smith Lumber Home Center is the complete home and gift center. Gifts galore and expanded lines coming every day. Make sure to check the Christmas shop in the all-new greenhouse for Christmas decor and live Christmas trees. There's more joy to shopping local. Smith Lumber Home Center, East Main, Valley City.
For generations, Unison Bank has been your community bank. At Unison Bank, we offer our customers prompt and personalized service while providing financial solutions for your unique, individualized needs. For all your personal or banking business needs, choose Unison Bank as your local financial institution. Go ahead. Stop by our branch in Jamestown or visit unisonbank.com for more information. Member FDIC.
Why choose professional eye care centers? Let's count the whys. First, there are now 4 great doctors to see: Dr. Frank, Dr. Freilich, Dr. Jangula, and now welcoming Dr. Bond. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, and Edgeley. And finally, their fantastic frame selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional eye care centers, clearly the best. No matter where you live, you should have access to high-quality health care. Jamestown Regional Medical Center's Orthopedic and Sports Medicine team offers care for hips, shoulders, knees, and toes. When an injury occurs, teams need care quickly. That's why the JRMC Orthopedic team promises same-day and next-day appointments. Schedule direct at jrmcnd.com or call 952-4878.
Jamestown Regional Medical Center will never stop building for you.
Ho, ho, ho! Santa's got to go to Smith Lumber Home Center for gift ideas for infants to grandparents. Take a stroll through the aisles and put your gift list together and see why Smith Lumber Home Center is the complete home and gift center. Gifts galore and expanded lines coming every day. Make sure to check the Christmas shop in the all-new greenhouse for Christmas decor and live Christmas trees. There's more joy to shopping local. Smith Lumber Home Center, East Main, Valley City.
Before you can start building a business, you have to build a business. You know, a building, a storefront, a facility. new or addition. Problem is, you're too busy taking care of business. You don't have time to meet with a planner, a contractor, and suppliers. But if you wait any longer, you're going to start losing business. Enter Hillerud Construction. They're in the business of building business. Quality commercial construction saves you time, stress, and money so you can get on with your business. Visit hillerudconstruction.com.
You talk about many things with your loved ones, from day-to-day details to big events. Sharing stories with those who matter most isn't just important today, it'll be especially significant when it's time to honor and commemorate your lives. Memorialization at the end of life is more than it used to be. It can reflect a person's life story and can be transformative, healing, and comforting. For more, talk to Jeff Nathan at Oliver Nathan Funeral Chapel, Valley City. Call 845-2414 or log on to olivernathanchapel.com.
KQDJ-FM, Valley City, Jamestown. Streaming live at newsdakota.com. Q101.
Blue Jay boys basketball head coach Jacoby Lloyd joins us on the postgame show. Coach, it was tough today and physical down on the floor. Your side making the most of their free throw opportunities. 24 made free throws in this game. What do you say about that, about your group?
For us?
Yeah.
Well, they had to have been pretty close to that as well. That's what I said at halftime. It was a physical game. We had to embrace it, but also play clean within it because we can't withstand a lot of foul trouble. We're not an extraordinarily deep team. I had some kids step up and played really good minutes, which was awesome. But we need to understand how to be physical while still playing within the rules that are being enforced by the officials because they change when you're in a different place or just the style of play. That I think today's game was a really good way for us to learn how to adapt to how the officials were calling the game. We rode a wave of emotions during this whole game, and in athletics you can't do that. You can't expect the good things to always be happening. You have to have a pretty steady mindset on growth of what am I going to do this time, because the next play is completely different than the last one. And we kind of caught up in how fast they wanted to play and how aggressive they were playing, that we fed into it in that first half. And I really like to see how Mason, Peyton, Caden got in some foul trouble, but senior leadership stepped up. Noah and Dalton in the second half especially, really started to settle into the game rather than trying to force the game. And Noah did a good job of controlling the flow. Needs to get a little bit tighter with the basketball, but he does a really nice job. But Peyton's senior leadership has been very, very helpful for us. Somebody that's been there, done that, and has played at a high level in multiple sports. Ryan didn't shoot the ball as well as he normally does, but continued to play hard throughout the whole thing, and then probably had the highlight of the season so far. Right. Nobody was expecting that dunk to happen. But just a fun game to play in. I like to see how well we shot down the stretch. So that's encouraging that we can close out a game and actually make our free throws, make our three-pointers, create for each other. The extra passes were good. Not as selfish. Mason doesn't play nearly as selfish as his brother Ryder. But
he was standing right behind us. You talked about Caden Cox had 3 fouls in that first half. Felt like Jack Van Berkom really stepped up when he came off the bench.
Absolutely. He just does his job, and that's what all of our players need to understand is everybody has a different job to a certain degree. But you just do your job to the best of your ability every single time, and you try to make the right play every single time. And the right play can simply be passing it to the next open person. Nothing flashy, nothing. It's just always in search of that next right play.
You finally get back to action tonight. Now you got another extended period of time off here. So how do you use this time to keep your guys moving?
Well, we play Minot on Thursday, which is going to be an awesome test. I think I was looking at the last 5 years, and it's essentially whichever team reaches 61st has won the game. So it's a race to 60. Number one team in the state or number two, whatever the rankings, whoever puts them out there. But Derek Dissette's one of the most special athletes. His the way that he plays the game of basketball should be watched by every single kid. His energy, his enthusiasm, he never gets down. He's always positive, brings energy, and he's one of the most skilled kids that's played in the state in the last 10 to 15 years. And then you throw that in there with the two-time state championship game playing in team, and a lot of these players were there. It's just a really good experience for our young team to go into that atmosphere and have that opportunity.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck on Thursday, and we'll talk to you after the Christmas break.
Thank you very much.
It's head coach Jacoby Lloyd here on the postgame show. Didn't realize Jamestown is at Minot for boys basketball. Girls basketball is at home, but it's one of those split double headers for the Blue Jay boys. So they are not off until after Christmas break. They'll play on Thursday at Minot. So I think we've talked about this probably plenty as well, but the split schedule was good for COVID, and they wanted to mix and match people in different places, but we've gotten away from all of that stuff. So let's just bring all the doubleheaders back together. I feel like it works out better for the most part. PSP Network will have coverage of that Blue Jay and Minot game on Thursday night if you want to watch that. So don't miss out on that. It's a 6 p.m. tip-off. Number 1 or number 2 in the state, like Coach Lloyd said, doesn't really matter either way. Jamestown's got a tough task in front of them on Thursday night when they travel to the Magic City to take on Minot. Jamestown led in scoring today by Noah Meisner. 21 points for Meisner, 19 points for Dalton Lamp, including 17 in the second half. 11 points for both Peyton Hochhalter and Thomas Newman. 4 in double figures. Jamestown finishes 24 of 32 at the free throw line today. Incredible stuff from the line when you get there that often, and I think Coach Lloyd kind of put it perfectly there at the end. Different officials are going to call the game differently. This one was a lot more foul heavy than probably we're going to see throughout the course of the rest of the season, but when you're playing in a game like this, you have to find ways to work through the rest of that. Blue Jays moving to 2-1. Valley City drops to 0-5 on the season. They will host Fargo South on Thursday, and that is a doubleheader at home for Valley City. That game on KOVC with Ryan Cunningham. We'll be back after the new year with more Blue Jay basketball on January 6th. The doubleheader against Williston. Doubleheader the next night against Dickinson for Jamestown. Blue Jay boys again at Minot Thursday. Blue Jay girls at home against Minot Thursday night. Blue Jay girls hockey picking up a win over Devils Lake. Mark McKenzie was on the call for that. Jamestown with 4 third-period goals to get the win. Bernadette Belzer, a hat trick for Jamestown, and they win 5-3 over Devils Lake. Want to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you. Again, I'm not going to be back headed home tomorrow, so I won't be back until the new year, and that's when we'll be back with more Blue Jay athletics. Jimmy Athletics are off for the entirety of the Christmas break until December 30th. UJ women play at VCSU. We'll have coverage here on Q101 December 30th for that matchup. And outside of that, just stay safe during this holiday season. Enjoy it. Have fun with friends and family and all your loved ones. Get together. Enjoy it. I'm certainly going to, and I cannot wait to get back and be back here in Jamestown January 1st and into the new year for 2023. Lots of good basketball still coming our way. Again, have a great rest of your Tuesday night. Enjoy the holiday season. Have a Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. We will talk to you later here on Q101 and NewsDakota.com. You can catch your full post-game recap coming up right about 10 p.m.